never thought of it that way. My
Reason
biggest gripe, because I rewatched
self-hating
those
is used
movies
as a
recently,
stereotype.
is the time turners. Because you
Yeah,
can't
that's everyone's biggest
put
gripe.
time
We are
travel.
way off topic.
Sorry.
We're way
Yeah.
off topic. We're
Yeah.
in the middle of Molly's recap.
Yeah. Sharing cloak, see-through water, guy lost a sandwich, or ate a sandwich, I can't remember.
Yeah.
It was the guy who had eaten a sandwich before. He was no longer eating a sandwich.
Yes.
Yeah, real
big
I ate
sandwich
sandwiches energy. Yeah.
Big sandwich
Big
energy.
sandwich energy.
But put soap in pocket.
Sandwiches energy is great.
And that's where you stopped.
And then
don't remember next, yeah.
We basically voted to go to basically the opening area of where we're going to be exploring. On the way, there was a white thrush. And Sam talks to the white thrush lady, I believe it was a lady anyway, and it's like, hey, do you got that, do you have a bounty on the purple fast thing? The critter?
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, well, probably can have a bounty. We'd like it if you could kill it. And he's like, well, I'd like if I could capture it. And it's like, sure, but we'd have to study it. And like, well, okay, I will take half of the bounty if, yes, I captured it alive, you study it without killing it, and then I get to keep it and go away with it.
Yeah.
Probably to my woods where nothing ever bad has ever happened.
Yeah. To
and
my
she's still like,
sanctuary.
And she's still like, I don't know. That's a tepid agreement.
Ellie said something alarming, chat. Is Keegan supposed to be audible?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
I am audible.
I
just wonder.
I wanted to mention before we got too far. Yeah. Oof.
Yeah, I addressed that earlier.
Okay, good. Well, I know we did the no snail redemption addressing. But, yeah.
Yeah, this was right after that.
So then,
Then
continue on, and we hear not. I said it was rumors later in the session, but it was confirmed that there are bat-like or weird bat cloak-like creatures that like we fought in the cavern where the ship was. That the white thrush is not worried, but like, hey, these things are around here. They're kind of a troublesome thing. Keep your eyes out. So we're like, okay, cool. And as we're going down closer and such, we get to meet Lamal's father.
Mm-hmm.
It's not Vaskill.
Viscool.
Viscool. They're so close.
Mm-hmm.
Its emphasis is different.
Yes.
Emphasis. Wrong syllable.
Yep, syllables.
We met Viscool, and he's like, "Oh hey, it's so great to see you." He shakes our heroes' hands, and both he and Eli have just like the best company smiling grins on their faces. And Lamia is like, okay, this is just his natural element, and he might not be so bad. Oh, that's bad. I shouldn't be thinking that. Why am I thinking that? But they go further in because Vescool is like, hey, my son is probably in there. If you want to go meet with him, it's fine. I'm not going in there. He didn't say it, but the DM did say it's dirty down there.
Yeah.
So the door is open for us. We go further in, and we have a lovely, lovely, lovely chat with Lamal.
No, we don't. I think you're remembering that wrong. He accused us of being murderizers, or at least accomplices too.
He didn't He didn't accuse us of being murderizers, but we let go a monster. He says, essentially,
You're murderer sympathizers. You're sympathizers to the monster.
Yeah. Yeah, I believe Frankenstein did nothing wrong. Frankenstein's monster, he's guilty. Frankenstein's monster.
Frankenstein absolutely did so many things wrong.
I was about to say
he could do no wrong because he's
Panda
rich.
and I, as oh my god, as Godzilla fans, often sympathize the monster, but then he went and just took it the most wrong way you can take it.
No, they're both monsters. Like,
yeah.
It's I mean, the creature does like strangle a woman to death just to prove a point. That's like,
Yep.
Yeah.
But, yeah, hard to forgive that one regardless of circumstance.
Yeah, go ahead. You remember all that happened, right? Yeah.
Yes. Like I said, I watched the last half of the video today. I just couldn't remember anything in the beginning. So long story short, with that conversation, we basically end up learning that Yami Lamia had taken from Caden, and he's alive, but he's not doing so great. Imagine that. Stunning. And after a bit of conversation and very tense feelings, we met Sam and Eli managed to calm Lamal down. And he's like, okay, fine. The Lamia stares at him, and she notices every once in a while he has like a manic grin on his face to what we're discussing. But the grin doesn't match his eyes. Like, his eyes are cold and dead. It's very odd and not compromising. Yes.
He's had one too many losses on Call of Duty, and he's the thread's getting a little thin.
Lamia doesn't know what to think of that. Me as a player is like, okay, he totally wants to go after Yami Lamia because that's a shadow, and that could do something with the shadow magic, maybe. That, maybe they won't be able to get from Eli for, like, the family thing. But that's me as a player, not as a character. My character knows none of that shit.
I thought he was just wanting to avenge his friend. Or get revenge for his friend.
Maybe? Honestly, don't know.
Yeah.
And to be clear, you were only seeing that tick when he was, like, super pissed off and, like, the height of the argument. When he was, like, on the border of yelling. That's the only time you actually noticed it.
You mentioned it a few times besides, like, a passionate anger, though. Regardless,
not
it doesn't
all
matter.
Throughout the interaction, it was like that, and then he starts to calm down, and you're seeing it when he, like, puts the mask back on, effectively.
You checked for it,
how we... Yeah.
So, he then calms down and is like, I would love to go after Yami Lamia after this is done and take care of the business, since you guys obviously can't.
I think he'd even say after we're done. I think he was wanting to do it now. I think he was like...
No, he did say that, like, okay, we're going to be very busy with this.
Okay. I thought he was more like, dude,
after this thing.
Oh, was it?
This
Okay.
thing. Yeah.
I thought he was that, like, dude, I'll fucking quit right now.
So after him calming down and etc., he's like, okay, I want you guys to see something. And we go into a room that's on the left. And we also notice that, like, later, like, hey, what happened to Lamal's white thrush member that was supposed to be with him? And he's like, it doesn't matter, I'm never alone. And it's like, okay, Lamal.
I think I should ask that in game.
I could have sworn we did. Okay.
No, we were just like,
it was literally right after we ended stream. You're like,
No.
yeah.
We asked,
he was supposed to have a person.
Are you alone?
Yeah, but you didn't ask it. You didn't bring up the actual white thrush person until after session.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, we just asked if he was alone. And then he said, he looked at us, and he didn't even answer. He did that thing where he's like, I've
don't make me repeat myself
many times. Yeah.
So we go into the room to the left, and there's a statue on the ground. And he tells us this is made of serpent stone. And it has mysterious properties and etc. We don't really know much about it. And Lamia's like, well, could it have like spirits? Because it's kind of dangerous to take out of this place because it's hurt people. Not physically necessarily, but
you're ugly. Mom, the servant stone's being mean. Oh, throw it in the river.
So Lamia's like, well, could it be like spirits that like
your weapon?
Yes,
whisper steel type thing.
Thank you. I was about to go look for the whisper steel.
Yeah.
And he's like, maybe there's all that. I mean, all that kind of stuff down here, possibly anyway. So Lamia goes to the side and puts her weapon on the statue, which we had a funny moment of Lamal being like, "Girl, I'm gonna have to throw down with you," because she just brought out her halberd before the discussion because it's Lamia.
Yeah, don't you hit that fucking statue.
Yeah.
And long story short on that, Eli studies the statue, and so does Sam. What Eli gets from studying the statue magically is that it's trying to stare and store information, and he sees a lot of eyes in the magic, which is very weird. And it's taking that information of Lamia, her armor and her weapon, but it's not really taking it anywhere. It's supposed to take it somewhere, but it can't. It's like half broken or something. Eli has to push that away from the statue. And Lamia's weapon and armor were a little less shiny, for at least for now. It might recover. It looks like it should be fine in a bit. Who knows? Sam notices, hey, this lady's got snakes in her hair. Actually, her hair is snakes. Is that a Vishkanya
thing? Hey, this is like an incredibly racist thing to say.
I do recall you didn't actually say it that
way. You did not.
Because I was waiting for you to, and you pivoted.
No, you went for snake people, and then Lamia was like, well, it could. And he's like, that's just like...
people with the visage of a snake,
Yeah.
But... no, Sam would know better than, like... well, Vishkanians, those snake people are obviously rated because they both have scales, right? Like...
yeah. Like, no,
Sam,
dude.
Mermaids have scales, too. Oh...
And at the end, Lamal's like, well, we found that out. I guess we're done today. And he starts exiting, but then he's like, come on. And everyone starts to try and exit. Lamia passes Lamal, and she gets a vision of Yami Lamia moments of absorbing Caden's essence and seeing the creature that is always with Lamal. Gray-skinned, black feathered wings, white hair.
Oh, Lady Devilmont?
Lady Devilmont doesn't have feathered... Wait, does she?
Sorry. Don't worry about it.
Damn it, now I have to look. Sorry.
Right
I'm gonna get stunt locked if I don't look.
I made one Digimon reference.
Okay, ashen skin. So not like, don't think like dark gray. Think like very light, very pale gray.
Okay.
So like almost
Kratos,
colorless. Yeah.
Did Sam sense a presence before that, or was it after?
You did. You and
because I think I had my crazy.
This was the last thing that happened, but you sensed it before,
yeah. You had sensed it during the conversation with Lamal to calm him down. You and Shakira both sensed something in the air, but couldn't freaking see anything. Speaking of, Vascool, I know,
Viscool?
I'm sorry, Viscool had appeared out of nowhere. And no one knows if he was just invisible or just really, really good at hiding.
No, he was there the whole time. You just didn't notice him. You guys were busy with your own stuff.
Definitely. That was just definitely it.
He might have that, instead of being good at hiding, he has that ability to just make you look other places, kind of, where it's like an enchantment thing where it kind of just like draws your attention away from where they are. There's nothing concealing their presence. You just don't notice them because of their ability to use like enchantment magic.
Yeah,
Lady Devamon doesn't have feathered wings. They're more like a cloak.
Oh, okay.
Kind of bats, like, yeah. But her skin color would be perfect, I think. Yeah. Okay, I'm sorry. I got stunt lock on that.
I understand.
Are we done with the recap now then?
Yes, I think we're done with the recap.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Lamal walked out of the room. We're picking up pretty much... What the hell is that? Roll 20... Don't do this to me today. We're picking up pretty much right after Lamia's little vision thing she had of him walking by and you seeing Caden being drained and, seeing the memory of your other self where it fled. Very recently.
Snell pulls up.
But yeah, he walks out of the room and kind of turns, seemingly waiting for the rest of you to file out.
Lamia will awkwardly nod and just keep walking as though she didn't see what she saw.
Roll me a bluff check.
Fuck me.
Yeah.
I'll keep
That's
it.
not bad. It's not bad.
But he probably has a decent sense motive.
Maybe. He can't have every skill, guys.
Well, that's if he is actively checking, I guess.
I mean, he's a spellcaster, so it depends what kind of spellcaster he is.
Yeah.
Is there an active suspicion
he's
level?
A wisdom caster? Does he seem like a wisdom caster to you?
No, that's why I'm like, he's probably like a wizard or something. That's an int caster, which means he could have all the skills.
Oops, all skills.
Okay, so God, that's not his sheet. Jesus Christ. Yeah. That's a different person.
I will say to kind of help, with her bluff, Lamia will go like, Sam, I can't see. I need you to be here.
Sure. No, I can't.
I'm not adding his modifier to it. You're not going to see his mod.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay. So you come out and you say that, and even you can kind of hear that there's like a haltedness to your voice that you didn't intend to be there. Like you kind of almost trip over the words, but you get through it, and it's not super noticeable. But he does seem to be kind of staring at you as you go by, like this kind of scrutinizing look. But then he seems to just let it go and turns away from you. We'll step further out of the way for the others to exit.
I keep gesturing for Eli to go. So no, you go. No, you go. No, you go. No, you go.
Yeah, sure, I'll go.
You have control of your token.
Yep, I'm moving it. There's a wolf in the way, though, which is why I wanted Sam to walk first.
Sorry, I can't see. I can't see Shakira.
I also probably tripped over her.
I think that's a valid movement.
There we go. Here we go.
Oh God, Wade's here. Yeah, yes, Wade. Panda named his new wolf companion Shakira.
We have shamed him many times.
Not enough.
That is true. Not enough.
See, there she is.
Yeah, she's a she-wolf.
Oh.
Hey, Wade, how's it
going? I'm not sorry.
We know. Oh gosh.
Didn't you say you regretted it the instant you had named her, though, at the end of that session?
Oh, that I regret it? Yeah.
But that doesn't mean he's sorry.
Yeah, because there were other options. You know, it's the how many times are you going to get a wolf companion as a ranger?
Anytime you...
I stare directly at the screen at everyone.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Okay.
Is she a mountable companion asking for a druid friend? Well, technically she will be large size soon.
Oh boy.
I did not take any...
The answer is technically yes.
Yeah. I did not take any...
for your very weird friend.
Feats or whatever.
Yeah, of course not.
Why would you?
Yeah, because I was gonna...
Why would you?
Yeah.
No.
I have
so
shorts.
For small and humble.
Too many screens. What was I gonna say? Okay. Why are we... The tractor... lima beans in my soup. Are we all ready to head back now? Or do we need to collect your... Where's your guy at?
My what?
Like, we had a guy come with us.
White Thrush Guide?
Congratulations. Oh, he left some time ago. I lingered a bit longer. I was able to convince him to take off. You want to roll sense motive? Go for it.
Well, that's sense motive immediately.
Yeah, close enough.
I mean, I'm willing to believe him on this, so even if I roll poorly... Okay, yeah.
I don't even see it. So I'm not even gonna...
Don't see what? Sense motive on the list of skills that are in alphabetical order?
10.
Alright, cool. I mean, yeah, you think what you think.
Yep. It's higher if he's a magical beast.
He is not.
Oh,
he's an Ulukata, as was previously stated.
Look, man, one of those days I'm going to run into a werewolf and that's going to tick for some reason.
That's a monstrous humanoid, my friend.
Ah, damn it. Oh, well, close enough. Same difference.
No,
tell that to the werewolf.
Monstrous humanoid is more human, some monster. Magical beast is mostly beast, human intelligence.
Yeah.
Yeah, same, but different.
Which way did he leave?
We didn't pass nobody.
Concerned for his safety? He didn't go further ahead.
I'm assuming 10
gestures at the...
Yeah.
No, absolutely not.
Okay.
He gestures at the opening in the hedge. It's the same way you came in. Just long before you got here. What, do you think I did something to him?
No, it's just...
Well, you said you weren't alone, then.
He is not, Sam.
I look at Shakira.
He doesn't answer.
Me and Shakira knows what's up.
He's never... I can certainly tell you he's never alone. Which, that's got to be tiring.
I suppose for some it would be.
I mean, Alden doesn't even talk very often, and sometimes I get tired of him. Sorry, buddy. I'm sure you're tired of me.
Yeah. Well, we can all be pitiable at times, but I just happen to be blessed with an excellent companion who is quiet and out of the way when they need to be, but very present if the situation calls for it. The guide left of his own accord, a bit of pressuring from me because he was bothering me.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah.
Well, we can always double check that, I guess. Getting out of here. Or did you want to continue exploring, Eli?
Oh, no, I didn't even want to come this far. If you recall, I was quite content with standing at the entrance and having the White Thrush tell us things.
Okay, then let's go. Sam, you have the light. Go ahead, please.
No.
Enjoy. I'm sure we'll be seeing more of each other soon. Starts heading upward.
No, is he going the same way we're going?
No, he's going up. We're trying to get out.
What? Why are you...
Yeah, what?
I don't like that he's going
There's not much we can do about it right now.
You can stop it. You can call out to him. You can go with him. It's up to you.
Yeah, I'm gonna lean over to Eli. Like, there's somebody invisible with him.
Oh yes, no, I'm very well aware.
Oh.
And magical.
What the fuck?
There's 3 someones.
Wait, what?
3?
I only saw the one, right?
You didn't see one at all. You just
sorry, I
presence.
sensed one. Yeah.
Yeah. You
You
sensed something.
Okay.
Yeah.
Earlier when I was keeping an eye out, I felt something weird, so I don't know.
No, I think he's quite fine. I don't think we have to worry about him.
Lamia will yell out, "Stay safe, Lamal." And she's gonna keep moving. She wants to get out of this cave.
Look out for ceiling grabber bats. Those things suck.
Ceiling grabber bats.
Yeah. I don't remember their actual name, and neither does Sam.
I don't think we technically ever identified what they were.
Nope. And since Sam is the monstrous beast magical expert, he will name them Ceiling Grabber Bat.
CGBs, okay.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys go back through the hedge.
Mm-hmm.
Without exploring the area to the north. All right, cool. So you spooked you.
Somebody said we wanted to go, so get it.
Just walk on through.
Get it.
Hold on. What
I nudged him, but he didn't go. So, you guys close the door. Eli wants to stay on that side.
Well, I thought we were leaving. I didn't need to mess with this here. No, let's go. Whoop.
There you go.
You guys heard me that Snell pulls up, right?
Oh, I didn't vote. I forgot.
I heard you.
Nobody voted.
Yeah, probably because they're waiting for someone with a lot more snails to vote.
I would say it's just because I stopped voting a while ago in these. But, you know.
Nobody tie.
There you go.
Things are 69,000.
Oh, wait, he wouldn't have closed it. Hold on. There we go. Yeah, right. He wouldn't just close it with Lumal in there. Especially not with his dad over here.
Yeah, that's probably not a good way to
make an impression.
Excuse me.
Yeah,
I am rich. Oh, yeah, sorry, I forgot. Yeah, keep it open.
Yeah, we'll get in trouble. Okay. So,
Hey,
you guys
Dominique.
come back through. Go ahead.
Yep.
You say, "Hey, Dominique." You come through and you can see that he is, he's just having a somewhat hushed conversation with Viscal. You could make it's not like so quiet you can't make out the words or anything. But well, shit, you kind of can't make out the words. Like you can hear clear enunciation and stuff. Then you realize like you don't think you speak that language. Like you could probably understand it if you knew the language, but you definitely don't. You can give me a linguistics check though, because I believe you're trained.
Yes,
Lamia.
my pitiful 1 rank.
That means you're trained.
I'm not, so I'm not gonna bother.
I'll keep that.
I always forget that I'm not as well because I
Right.
played a character who was like linguistics
Master.
to the max for a long time. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so 14. Yeah, you're not 100% sure. You think that might be the Vishka language,
Oh,
like
interesting.
the archaic, like Vishkanya tongue. Maybe it's that, or it's something that just kind of sounds similar that you're just not used to. Like it
These
could
nerds
be,
are over here speaking Welsh.
It could be ancient Ulu, and it's just you don't really hear it spoken. So, but yeah, you can just kind of hear him like saying things that like they're enough that like if you knew the language you'd understand what he's saying, but they're like quiet enough that they're not just like echoing throughout the entire cave system. And you can all actually roll me a sense motive as you come through, and Lamia says, hey Domid, and as you're rolling, V-School will kind of chuckle, and we'll turn and say something else to the man.
I did the best I can.
Oh,
without spending a luck die.
Me too.
When my internet died, it refreshed the page. So that's where my character sheet went. I was like looking around for it. Gotta reopen it.
Excuse me.
Well, you haven't died yet.
No, my internet is okay now. I hope. Sense motive. There we go.
That's not terrible for you.
No, it's a decent roll on the die.
Okay, so technically, I'm setting the DC.
Yep.
So meets beats.
Oh,
No.
Cool.
Meets beats.
Yeah, I
if
heard
you
meets
match
beats.
the DC, you beat it. So if I'm setting the DC, you just need to match what I make.
Mm-hmm.
Which a 28 does. So, because I rolled trash, obviously. So
he has a plus 24.
Lamia. So Lamia, you hear him kind of give this chuckle, and he does like almost a gesture, like he's gonna reach over and kind of clap the Domid on like the shoulder. He's not close enough to quite, like he'd have to lean way over. He just kind of does like almost like a gesture like that and just sort of waves instead. It's like this very natural looking, like, okay, he's trying to just sort of show some level of like, this is a tame conversation kind of deal. And it's actually not even really his response, like his action, that clues you in that something's kind of weird here. It's the way that Domid responds is not quite as sharp. Like he seems a little bit confused for just a moment. Like for just like a second at like whatever was just said and whatnot, and he seems to register what you said, and then gives a small, almost kind of nervous smile and responds to V-Skull. And like the impression you're getting is like, maybe that wasn't a super polite conversation, and even though it's like in a language likely no one speaks, that is V-Skull saying, like cutting the conversation short. And like as you guys arrive and everything, you get the distinct impression that that's what's happening there. Sorry, to be even more clear, not just politely, oh, we have, like, people came back, let's not be rude, like, we're not talking about this around them. Kind of cut off.
That's fair.
And yeah, so you say hey Domid, I believe is all you said.
Yeah, that is all I said.
And he kind of looks at you, like does that confusion for a moment and says, oh, hey, it's hasn't been all that long. It sounded like things got a little heated over there. Everything okay?
Lamal's fine. He's exploring a little further for some reason.
Yep.
V-Skull chimes in and says, the boy likes to be prepared. I can't blame him. We are all curious sorts. My mother, or his mother, myself. If he got even half of both of ours, he's probably even more curious than the two of us combined, really. Yeah, always the learning type. So I can't blame him, but he will be okay. Obviously, I can't leave without him, so I will stay. And then Domid will chime back in, and Lamia, because you kind of got a beat on this earlier, you can tell, like, the way that he brings up this next thing is not, it's not like the first time that's been mentioned. He's just like, well, that's fine for you to stay. The hedge must be closed. which means one of us must be here. I can't simply walk away. Viscool kind of like half rolls his eyes for a moment and says, of course. If you insist, I will go and drag the boy out. It's not something like that. I just... I can't leave unless he is out. That's all I'm saying.
Domid, it might, relieve you that, the white thrush that was with, Lamal, left earlier. According to him.
Well, it's good to know they're alive, but they are not here, which means that I must be here. Suppose it doesn't matter if I had other things to do today.
This wasn't open when we got here, right?
Looking out there.
It was not open.
No, he opened it. Yeah.
Okay, just making sure. Okay.
I remember him opening it.
Yeah, well, if it was closed, wrong accent. Well, if it was shut earlier and he was on the other side, I mean, you weren't fretting too hard about that, were you?
I wasn't the one who shut him in.
No, the fretting too hard was directed more towards the father.
Oh, you say that to him.
But, like, says, yeah, why can't we just shut it?
He says, well, no, I wouldn't be. But, they have their protocols, apparently. Until they don't. He kind of smiles.
It's not supposed to be shut at all until everyone's back?
Domid looks a little bit flustered. He says, it's as much as like a protocol not to. I mean, if I must, I will, but we wouldn't want to leave anyone on the other side of it. You can't come through if it is closed. What if something happens?
I mean, he's never alone, so it's...
Sam, we could always annoy Lamal to come back to this side. He can be better prepared another day.
We've annoyed him enough, I think, today. I don't think we need to go push any more buttons of his.
We could do it really quick, too.
We can just let them take care of their own thing, and we can go take care of ours.
Like 10 minutes tops.
I just stare at you.
Oh, I'd get Shakira to go. Well, no, I probably shouldn't do that.
Oh, if it is that much of a problem, I will just go collect him. Here, just stay put for a moment. I'll be right back.
Thank you kindly.
And he will stroll his way through, leaving all of you on this side for a little bit here.
Because I sent something around Lamal, I'm gonna do a big squint and try and see if I see any weird heat waves or whatever, around.
Viscool?
Daddy, yeah. So
okay, give me perception.
Okay.
Yes, sir. 21, keeping the 21.
Yeah. You went to that 18 and then it rolled over to 4.
No heat waves or anything weird like that.
Right.
Just dressed very nicely, other than that, nothing really crazy. The only thing that's sort of weird is, even though you can clearly see that he's looking ahead, he's just walking, paying you no mind, you can't shake it feels like he's staring back at you, even though you can see very clearly that he's not. Like, you get that same sense of, like... It's a consistent feeling, as if you had a sustained note of the same sensation when you're, like, staring off into space, and then the person that you didn't realize you were staring at looks over and makes eye contact with you. It's like that, but it's sustained. It's kind of uncomfortable.
Mm-hmm.
You guys done that before, right? Where you're like staring into space and you realize space is actually something.
Why are you looking at me?
Someone's head.
What?
And they're like, you go, oh shit, there's a person there.
Yeah, I did it to Dave many times. Where he's like, no, you're in my think zone, or you're in my stare space, or whatever.
Yeah.
I forgot what the exact term we use.
Yeah.
2, our guide, who's there.
Domede.
Domede, thank you.
After Viskel has walked away, or while he's walking?
I'm not, or while he's walking away, whatever. It doesn't involve him at all. So,
I guess I'm asking more. Are you trying to have this conversation without him in earshot, or you
it does not
care
matter
whether he's there or not?
Yeah,
gotcha.
It does not involve him.
Gotcha.
Because I was going to ask about the Whisper Stone. What do we call it?
It's Serpent Stone.
Serpent Stone. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Serpent Stone. Do you know much about it?
Okay, that's all you
Serpent
want to say.
Stone. Serpent Stone, Sam.
Serpent. Y'all's language is hard.
Oh, Ulu is one of the simplest languages to learn. It is mostly
not from my mouth.
From natural sounds, and well, maybe your mouth is formed for unnatural sounds. He kind of smiles, like trying to make a joke here. He says,
"Do speak to animals." So yeah.
Animals don't speak our language either, Sam.
Yeah, they're so much better.
Lamia will pinch Sam.
Ow. I'm gonna make
Maybe
D6
again.
Yep.
Yeah, never recover.
Once
the violence
again.
inherent in the
I
system.
can't believe Sam only has 2 arms now. He had 6 at the start. This is crazy.
Yeah.
We
Spider
have strict no PvP rules. That's like a whole thing, and she's pinched off 4 of his arms.
Yeah.
You go back in the videos and look. If you don't see 4-armed Sam, just keep watching. You'll eventually see him, and then you'll get back here and realize what happened.
Yeah.
Just from episode 1 to anyway. So
yeah, Surface Stone. What you know about it?
Serpent Stone. He says, I am not particularly scholarly myself, but the bits I do know, Serpent Stone, I think, is the people say it is for like storing and transferring energies, likely for magic, arcane powers and the like, which I couldn't get into all of the deep specifics of it because I am not practiced in that way. Even most of our shamans wouldn't know it. Maybe some of the much older ones that you would find. Darkwood shamans might know. They don't really live amongst the rest.
But have you any encounters with it yourself?
Not really. Yeah. I'm not one of the surveyors and the like. More of a guide and protector. I watch the places like this. I will fight if we need to protect the rest of the lands, but the exploration I leave more to the experts in that field.
Right.
So, not really. I've seen a piece of it up close that was brought back for study, but was not involved in the study myself. You want to talk to someone who is?
Yeah, I would, but the question about the piece. What did it look like? Like the piece itself, not like the stone material, but like the shape, texture. Was it jagged? Was it round? Was it, an arm?
No, it wasn't like someone shaped it. It was like a broken piece off of something else. It was kind of smooth for the most part.
So it was like part of something that had been sculpted?
Maybe.
Chiseled, that type of thing? Or cast? Okay.
I mean, I would have thought maybe it had some kind of polish or work done to it, just because it was very smooth, but it could have been out of a river or something, you know?
Okay. Alright. Yeah, but you know somebody who would know more?
Yeah, of course. Back at the camp, we have all sorts of different specialists.
Okay. So I just need to go there and start asking.
Well, no, I can take you to them once we go back. He like goes to kind of glance back through the area. At about that time, you actually hear Lamal like shouting, like an angry shouting, and I forget. See, what okay, Lamia, what were your languages?
My languages are Ulu and Vietic.
That's right, those two. And then Sam, you're Thule and Ulu.
Yes, and broken Druidic.
Yeah.
Or, Druidic? Yeah, I think that's what we call that.
And then, Eli.
I'm booping mine.
Yeah, he has many.
Got the
I was gonna say, you have like 6 or something.
Yeah.
Oh, when, Lamia know some
I would not
words,
not enough to like catch words, and no, she's like
dog and apple. Remember?
Yeah.
She's currently taking her first like Spanish class, and this is like the
fluent person
turning
talking
on the the Telemundo soap opera in like a pivotal scene where somebody's getting yelled at. You're not going to catch anything. You might be like, "That was la." La is like
it's the feminine.
That's right. So yeah, she's nowhere near advanced enough to catch Kisiri words like that. But it's not that. It's just her.
Worth asking. So yeah.
Yeah. So Eli, you actually understand. You actually understand that he is shouting in Tertian. And it's pretty thickly accented. Like you can tell there's a pretty thick like Ulis accent to his Tertian, but it's not so much that you can't understand it. It's notable that it's like not his first language, but he's still fluent clearly. And he just excuse me, sorry. He just shouts, "Then tell them to go! I don't need their help!" And you hear, like, a very calm voice of his father.
We went back and told on Lamal.
And you hear the very calm voice of Viscal just say, "You're shouting." But the way that he says it, all 3 of your characters have either a father or an authority figure who, when they use a certain voice, is like, "Oh shit." You all get that same shiver of like, "Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, you about to get a whooping."
Wrong. We did Lamal so wrong.
Ooh, he about to get a whooping. Like, it's that. You just get, even though it's like, you can hear the smile in Viscal's voice when he says it. And despite that sensation, you hear Lumal respond at a slightly less volume than before. Just, "It's been a trying day." And then another calm, "Of course, son, but it's time to go." And then there's a long pause, and you hear like boots shifting on stone, like abrupt and then like stomping back this way towards you.
I took his ex-fiance, but this is probably the most fucked up thing we did to Lamal. I'm joking.
Anyways, I decided I don't want to be involved in this sentence or statement. I think I am leaving.
You hear Lamal approaching rapidly, clearly pissed off. You guys just like wait for him, or you're like, "Yay, here he comes!" Like, or you just try to be low key? I'm just curious.
Lamia's low key. She's trying to talk to Domid, essentially, get him like, I guess, like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna be off my shift," kind of talk. Not talk.
You're trying to suddenly make small talk with him.
Not. I was trying to make small talk. It's just Sam did it first, so I was like, okay.
Just first of all, mine wasn't small talk. I was asking questions, but yes. So how's the weather down here? No,
So you hear shouting over there, and you're like, "So Domine, you get off soon. What do you guys do after work?" Like, they're clearly trying not to be a part of what's happening.
Yeah, just absolutely.
Yes, that absolutely.
Trying to not be involved. Is there a way I can just be?
Man, those are cool
entirely
shoes. Can I get shoes
uninvolved?
like that? He's like, these are
Eli,
sandals.
what do you think the chances of the
Sandals?
Serpent Stone being people?
Oh, were you trying to ask about the snake heads on the person?
I'm asking Eli what he thinks the chances of Serpent Stone being people. I know our only sample size is 1. And it was a statue of a person.
It's a
so as soon as I see a
chance.
statue of something that's not a person, I can be like, okay, it's not people.
That is true. It is a non-zero chance.
It's definitely a non-zero chance because we met a regular person who was turned into a statue, and then we unturned her from a statue, and then she, sailed us here on a boat. And I mean, not all the way here, but partway. Yeah. So, I think prior to that encounter, I would have said, "Nah, you're crazy, there's no way." But then after that, I'm much more open to the fact that basically any statue we meet could in fact be people.
I mean, I'm also asking because I look at No Meat, I'm like, I can't say it here. I
also still have you still have 3 doses of that stone salve.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You have like 1 full, which is 2 doses, and you have 1 extra.
Should we go try it?
Dose in the other one. While they're
on the broken one,
you'll learn.
Yeah. They have a chunk that they brought up. Maybe they still have it.
No.
As long as it's not like the head, we'll be fine. Some person will wake up missing an arm. Whatever. I made a dog out of clay.
When Lumal gets within sight, like he's coming through the hedge thing, he like pulls the kind of tugs his clothes down, walking very straight, and just pointedly doesn't look at any of you and just keeps walking past.
You know what? Same. Good job. Also not looking at him.
And Viskel is not too far behind, also walking seemingly just as briskly, but it just seems way more relaxed when he does it. He kind of gives a lazy smile as he walks by and gives like sort of a slight shrug of the shoulders. And at that point, now that everybody's out, Domid will go back over and close the hedge. Which I think I remember how I did that. Okay, yeah. Now it's closed. And the area is safe once again.
Yep.
Safe as it's gonna be.
Yeah.
Okay.
As far as we know.
So you guys start heading back to the camp.
Yep.
The big camp area that they've got.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Bit of a walk. As you're heading there, Lumal does kind of stay a little bit ahead of everyone, definitely not talking to anyone. Viskel is not quite as standoffish. He kind of will drop back a little bit at some point, especially if you guys aren't like open, like outwardly making like clearly uninterruptible conversation.
Mm.
And he just says, he kind of chuckles and says, kids. Are any of you have children?
Nope.
I do not know.
Yeah, but I haven't met him.
Oh, that's so awful.
Get out of here, butt!
Oh.
Damn, that was quick.
Good job.
I was also watching chat, so
Makes it easier to get it faster.
yeah.
That was just fast as hell. I was like, oh, there's a bot. And he's like, bam!
How? Yeah, just
Fastest draw this side of the Mississippi. No,
So,
and the side of
you actually say that in character?
Yeah, because Sam would be truthful.
And Lamia said they're your children so many times.
Yeah.
So he like raises an eyebrow and like looks back at Sam. He says, "Oh, quite the player then, huh?
I mean,
Didn't take you for the type."
look, I was doing some experimenting, and I thought it would be a good idea. They're with my family at the moment, so not like I, left them out to hatch while they're lonesome.
Yes,
But,
yes, of course. Always nice to experiment when you can lay the result at the feet of others, yeah?
Well, he
You should
adopted
meet
them.
them.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, they are adopted. I guess I should say that.
Now he does look a little surprised.
Huh.
I got a different impression.
Well,
Obviously.
Well, look, as someone with, excuse me, I'm kind of getting him tertian for a second. Hold on.
He's tertified.
As someone.
oh no! So you're used to playing evil Tertian characters. You slip into no.
No. Look, most of the tertian people you've met. Okay, never mind. So. I remember. Yeah.
Supercut
okay,
of
so-
our history with
so-
that campaign. Okay, yeah.
Technically, though, most of the tertian people you've met, even if they weren't, if I don't only count named NPCs, if we go with the totality of every tertian NPC you've ever run into, even the unnamed ones, most of them were just cool and chill and regular. Anyway,
You mean especially the unnamed ones.
So, what was he saying? So he says, damn it, I threw myself off.
I wasn't expecting that, and they're like, oh,
Yeah, he's saying, so, I mean, as, someone who does have a child, I mean, adopting makes sense, but, there's something to be said about, the traditional method, you know? Some things are about the journey, and then the destination is a bonus.
I've been on many journeys.
I bet you have.
I'm very confused by all of this. This is all I'm gonna say, and then I'm just gonna start walking the other way. Like
Lamia
around
kind
people.
of follows Eli. Like her
Yeah,
face is kind of red.
No, I get what they're saying, but like all the metaphors and everything, this is like I guess my explanation here. Eli gets what they're saying. He's trying to say that all the metaphors and all the words that aren't the word they're using is just throwing him off, and he's just I'm done. I'm done having this conversation. I'm gonna say something that is suggestive on accident.
Right.
And be taken totally out of context, so I'm just gonna leave.
Oh, come on,
Yeah.
guys. Ah!
Yeah.
No, not like that.
Yeah, poke her in the eye.
Thank you. That is more of what I thought of than I realized until you just said it. Oh gosh, yeah, perfect.
After this, I'm
But,
putting
like-
the clay away. But I will finish my master.
But he does legitimately talk to you guys and that kind of thing if you'll talk.
Yeah.
It's not all
Yeah.
thinly veiled innuendo or
Yeah.
anything like that.
Okay.
And he doesn't clearly, he's not doing the thing where he's clearly like, so how's the business doing? You're like, dude.
Yeah.
He clearly steers away from that because you guys, like, it's all known that you have like this competition, you're not friends, but like, it's sort of tough to just like not talk to him. He's just one of those people. In fact, other than Sam, I need a will save from the other two of you.
Oh no.
Do I get a bonus because I already kind of knew that? Oh, he's the kind of guy that's easy to get along with. But I shouldn't. Damn it! I was hoping because I was legitimately going to be like,
Is that why? I forget.
"What?
You say what?
Oh, you said not me. Is it because I succeeded last time, or is it for a different reason?
He never
It's 'cause
actually.
you're already actively engaging him.
Okay.
He never actually told us if we succeeded or not
Yeah.
on the will save last time.
And I think I'm out of juice to give to people.
Oh yeah,
Been
you
a
might
day. Let me look. If I
Did you
count
roll?
correctly?
be. He's definitely done some.
For this day?
Oh yeah, I've used
I don't
one.
know if it's for
so I have 2 left.
Yeah, that's up to you.
Oh fuck, guys, really?
I mean, he rolled a 9. I rolled a 7. I can't help it. I'm sorry, Sam.
What we
Yeah, since I'm already
we got.
talking to him, I might as well let my juice go. Will save. This one.
Yeah, and
I'll just do it in
doesn't have an action cost, so
yeah. I guess I can do it multiple times per thing.
Yep. You could use your last 2 right now and have them both do it.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's for Eli, clearly.
Yeah.
Yep.
You didn't tell me before, so we're just going to go in order.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
And
I got
another
that,
natural
buddy.
20. Oh, no, but also...
No, but I'll still take that.
High.
It's plus 10.
Yeah, it's
compared to
higher.
mine.
You could roll luck and make it the same.
I'd rather us try and keep as much luck as possible.
Okay.
Cool. Let's see. It is...
Let me take those off because I just forgot to do that. So.
Mm-hmm.
0.
Sorry, excuse me. Cool. So, yeah, it's kind of tough not to talk to him, but both of you you're already so wary.
Oops. Sorry.
You're already so wary of just the fact that you already know he's kind of charming and that kind of thing, and like little reminders throughout, not this moment, but throughout your course of your journey up to this point, kind of crop up in the back of your mind every time there's enough of a pause that like some part of you continues to resist being too open, too engaging, like really chatting with this guy. You know, imagine you're both like politely answer whatever questions he asks. Maybe you volunteer very lightly, just that little bit of like coworker break room conversation. You're not like talking about your lives, you're not going into detail, just like okay, I'm gonna answer, but I'm not gonna like really get into this.
Yeah.
Whereas Sam, you find it pretty tough not to when he asks you something, because he's like giving you little bits of things. Like you find yourself telling him, I'm not gonna say you tell him like exactly where the bird sags are or anything like that, but you do talk a little bit about these harpies that you've rescued. You know, at first it's just like you kind of mention them, you sort of try to go over it, like not really linger on that and just talk about the rest of the conversation. But he does call back to that a few different times, and it just kind of gets you talking about it. So yeah, you kind of end up spilling about that whole situation, kind of how it happened, and you managed to keep out where it occurred, but like he's a really good audience. Like he has like stuff to add. Like occasionally you're like talking about there's like it smelled horrible in their den and all this other stuff, and he's like chiming in, talking about some of the different like studies done on their what's the word, ecology and whatnot, and he's like telling you legitimately interesting things, like that there have been cases where people have tried to either coexist, or even go so far as to cohabitate with harpies, and there's been some success, never long lasting. There's always like been enough tensions or outside influences that it kind of ends up falling apart. But their thing about like collecting jewelry and like adorning themselves, it's not always like gross entrails and stuff. If that's not what they're around, they'll find interest in other things, and like their standard of what they think is beautiful or looks good on them will change based on what environment they're raised in. So you get to like learn just little bits and pieces like that, and just, unfortunately, you just get to talking about the shit until eventually.
You mentioned the moon.
It's
sorry.
There's enough.
Absolutely a sad thing.
There's enough that's about to come out that like some part of you gives pause, because you're aware that like you could just keep going, because like you kind of want to see how he reacts to it. Like there's all this stuff that you've experienced, and he has insight. You really want to tell him a lot more, but you do get a will save.
Okay.
At -4.
Oh no!
Oh, I believe in you, Sam.
You got the best one out of the group, so
Yeah. Well, I'll accept that, but I won't accept this poor. Oh, okay, never mind.
hey,
Heck
Okay.
yeah!
damn.
Damn.
Good job.
Yeah, with that -4, that 20 was pretty clutch. so
Yeah.
So, yeah, you really want to like get into some other, like, you can maybe tell him some stuff about. You kind of think you could tell him some stuff about the cradle of the moon. Maybe not everything, just like some of the little mysteries you saw. No, you know better than that. You like look over at Eli and Lamia, you see them over there, and be like, no, we've talked about this. That's not the kind of thing you can share. You definitely wouldn't tell him about, the actual moon stuff. Like, no, absolutely not. Of course it wouldn't be that. But, like, God, there's got to be some other stuff this guy knows. Yeah, now that you think about it, thinking back to the tower event and how his wife can read minds. She wasn't able to read yours that one time, but, like, the way that Eli's reacted, how powerful she seems to be, and regardless of how nice he seems, this is her husband. You are able to claw back your intense desire to trust this man. I'm not saying you have to distrust him. You can feel however you want to feel. Like, let Sam interpret it however he wants to, but you don't just instill him with like trust and adoration like you might have been falling into. I need to be clear. This does not feel like a supernatural effect. I'm not trying to impress on you that you feel like you've been controlled or anything. It feels just like you're talking to a really easy person to talk to. And you almost slipped up real bad.
Good job there, buddy.
You're really easy to talk to. Your wife must love that about you. You can talk to them about anything, probably. Like, sometimes I'll worry about talking to.
I mean, when she's the one that can read minds, she would have to be the one that. I mean, she would need the person to be able to talk to.
Oh. Is that out loud?
Read the minds.
Okay. I'm like,
You think she would stick around with me if she could read minds?
Well,
You don't think she can read minds?
I think it's strange that you do.
Can I do a sense motive? I
If
know.
you feel like you need to.
yeah, on me.
No,
what are you doing? On
that is not the sense motive. There we go. Thank you.
I was going to get him to talk about his wife. I pulled the Uno card.
I don't even actually know what we were searching for there.
I was searching for is he lying or not.
You need a sense motive for that?
To confirm. I need a sense motive to confirm.
I will tell you, he's lying.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, he pretty much all but straight out said it when you were at your private meeting. But there's no fucking way he's gonna let you just say that out here with like other people.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought we were like down a long hall.
Well, even with just Omid there.
Oh,
that's not a thing
fair.
everyone knows. Like, someone being able to read minds is insane.
That's fair. That's completely
we
fair.
go to the moon.
You can never trust them. You know what I mean? Like, that's not a... Yeah. So he's obviously being like... It's far-fetched enough he can easily play it down without it being obvious.
Yeah, okay. And Lamia's just dumb. She wasn't thinking about that.
Can I save face? Being like, with the good business deals she does, and also probably how she picked you up, probably could read you from the second she met you. How did y'all meet? Was it an arranged thing?
How did y'all?
All right, give me a diplomacy.
You're
Also,
about as subtle as a brick, my friend.
Yeah. But he just kind of chuckles. Yeah. He will kind of chuckle and just say, yeah, I suppose I could see a person getting that impression. But no, she cannot read minds. Maybe expressions, tone, body language, very good at that. But No, not the mines. Perhaps you are more open to book than you think. Many people are. As for how we met, it's a sweet story, but that's a story for drinks and dinner, not a dingy cave like this.
I don't know why that's a funny thought to me. Just like, yeah. Oh, but it is.
Domid looks a little offended at the cave being called dingy.
I mean,
he's like, this is like a history. This place is great. You know,
it's not exactly a cabin in the woods where nothing bad's ever happened. It's totally not haunted. You know?
Oh, buddy. Just buddy.
Yeah. I've been in some caves, and this one is definitely
It's nicer than
actually
the
pretty
cave.
high.
This is definitely one of them. That's the energy you brought to that statement. I've been in some caves, and this is definitely a cave, not a giant worm or anything.
I'd rather work in this one, the one with all the ettin in it.
Oh my god!
It was only one.
It was
a lot of ettin, though.
Yeah.
It may have only been one ettin, but it was a lot of ettin.
A lot of it. Yeah. There's a lot of it.
That's true.
Yeah, she was.
Oh god.
But go ahead.
At the end of the stream, remind me to tell you guys a really stupid thing I saw. Sorry, keep going.
So
Yeah, I'd rather be in this cave than the one where that place was. I don't remember from the top of my head.
Yeah. I mean, you did die in that cave, but it was much later.
Yeah. So you're a little biased on that one.
Yeah.
And we have to veto your opinion on that cave.
She just has to state her bias, you know, so that we weigh it less.
I
don't know. I thought it was pretty cool the way that the water was, you know, in the cave at the bottom of it.
Yeah. There's one cave I went in. It had a sconce that was crooked. And boy, did I fix that.
Yeah, we have some shorts about that. So you guys, you fixed it. So
is it crooked?
You guys do get back to the camp. You can see as you're returning, you see that it appears that some of the white thrush are doing like some martial drills, mostly hand to hand. It looks like. You see one of them, kind of a tall, lanky man. Trying to kind of probe at range with like a jab against a much shorter, clearly much quicker, but not just quicker, but way more skilled opponent, who's kind of just dancing in and out of range, keeps feinting and just making him throw, which I know in real life Dave would be like ooh ooh ooh, but I imagine Eli's a little less interested in fisticuffs. But Lavia, this would probably interest you. Sam, it might be of interest to you, just kind of watching new techniques and stuff that they're doing, or not even necessarily super new. It's kind of, you've seen people practice fighting, but just watching how some of their junior members are working. These are white thrush people.
Specifically pugilism.
Yeah, fisticuffs. And so you see the taller ones kind of just. They're just kind of throwing out this jab, and both of you, even though you're not unarmed masters or whatever, you both got fast BAB. You're both highly trained, highly skilled martial practitioners. You pick up on the tell, and you can tell that the little quick short guy has also picked up on it. That person really doesn't notice the weaknesses in what they're doing. They're like, I'm tall, I'm way longer than this other person. If I keep throwing my fist out there, if they come towards me, they're gonna run into my fist. It's perfect. And you guys are like, man, you could set a metronome to that jab. He's doing it at the same rhythm, at the same distance. It's the same every time. He's gonna be so easy. And as you're thinking, he's gonna be so easy to capitalize on, the other guy feints once, gets him to throw, and just slips under it, and then grabs both of his legs and just hoists him into the air. So much shorter, much smaller person just gets him all the way up. The guy's like, ah! And carries him across the road, and a bunch of the other white thrush are just cheering and clapping and laughing and whatnot. And you can see about halfway where the guy carrying him starts laughing. The dude being carried is still somewhat panicked, but is also kind of tickled at the fact that this is happening, but is like teetering between like, okay, this is kind of fun, and oh my god, where is he taking me? Like, but you see
wherever
him, like,
he wants,
run all the way across. And
that's the fun thing.
Eventually, the guy just kind of sets him down and like kind of pats him on like the chest and whatnot. And he's just like, "How did you do that? I didn't even see you." And they kind of have this whole moment. You can see the person, the lady you talked to earlier, is still sitting over there where she was. But you can see all the students that were kind of around there, or the trainees that were like, kind of around her. They're all seated now. And it looks like, just from afar, what it looks like is that she's reading them a story. She's definitely reading from a book, and they're all just like sitting around kind of listening. But you're too far away to like hear it over. There's like a lot of other things happening. Someone's cooking. You can hear like somebody else shouting something. Like you can hear one of those like shouted from way too far away conversations. You know, what time was that? What? No, the thing. We're gonna have breakfast with so and so. When? That's what I'm asking you. Like from like opposite sides of the fucking street. They can't even see each other, you know, they're just yelling. Like, that kind of thing happening. Like, it looks like a very small little settlement that's going on. And then Domid will turn to you, Sam, and say, you still wanted to talk to the specialist, right? The geologist? Ah, okay.
Whoever was dealing with the stone. Yeah.
This looks like the place where we will part. Thank you. She's saying that to the school.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. He says, likely so. Well, it was good having some time with our upcoming what should we call you? What are we? We're like an adventuring party, like a group of Fodero. Well, we won't call ourselves that. We don't want to get sued. But we're kind of like that. It'll be good to see how our skills mesh.
Nice little expedition, as it were.
Okay, it gives you like double like shoulder shake thing, and like reaches out to like shake your hand, Lamia. I don't know if you actually will shake his hand or if you're like, no.
No, she shook his hand once. She'll do it again.
Yeah, nothing happens. It's just handshake, firm handshake. And then he'll walk after his son, whose demeanor has not changed. Just continue. Well, he does because there was like a brief pause. So he does like stop and is just kind of looking back and waiting. And then when his dad breaks off, you can kind of see him over there. He just gives like a small nod, and we'll keep walking. And you hear Viscal just go, so pouty, boy, come on, as he's like walking away.
Oh
boy.
But there's that. And Domid will lead you to this like small little stone hut that is sitting kind of away from everything else. And he'll like go up and like kind of hold a hand up, and he knocks on the door, and like you see it like kind of open slightly. You see a sort of like dusky skinned woman with like pulled back sort of grayish black hair, like kind of leans out, like looks over at you all, and you hear him just kind of talking slightly low. It's not like super secretive, it's just you can kind of hear like something about wanted to see the stone, they're asking, we saw some serpent stone, like that kind of thing's kind of telling her, and she's like and then she's like explaining something else. Her accent is really thick. Excuse me. Let me see. Those languages again. Oof. All of you can make me an intelligence check. Not linguistics, just intelligence.
Okay.
It's gonna be the hardest for Lamia. You're the least likely to have heard it. Sam was the most likely to have heard it.
Well, it's good that he
So, yeah.
rolled well.
So Sam, you're pretty sure that's a Gunsong accent. So she must be. I mean, places the Gunsong is a pretty widespread language. Not up here as much, but you would be surprised if it was a good number of people's second language. It's kind of like Raleigh in that respect. But yeah, you would suspect that this person is either from Gayum or from Songuk. Originally, or at the very least, that's who they were raised around, because it's a really, really thick accent that you may have heard a few times back home. Enough that, like, because of the low voices, you can't quite make out what she's saying. It's a little too, like, off center, especially because it's not even your first language. Ulu isn't. So,
so this is picking up her accent in Ulus?
Yeah, picking up her accent, yes.
Okay.
Am I coming through weird?
No. Sorry, I thought she was speaking a different language. This was us to try and figure out what language. No, it's trying to figure out her accent.
Yeah, that's why I prefaced it with her. She has a really thick accent, yeah.
Yeah,
so,
but
she is speaking Ulu.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. It's just super thick Gunsong accent. So you're picking that up and you're like, huh. But you can't quite catch exactly what she's saying. You can tell Domit has this kind of like, sort of like, you can see like his shoulders drop, and then she gets this like really apologetic look, says something else to him, and he kind of shakes his head, and he's just like, no, it's okay, no worries, I can take them there. We'll see if they want to go. And she kind of reaches up and like puts her hand on his cheek in like kind of a surprisingly tender gesture, and he blushes a little bit, and she says something that you're pretty sure is like, I'm sorry, and then he like reaches up and like pats her hand, and he's like, that's a little much. And she's like, oh, sorry. You can hear that again. It's the same word. You're like, oh yeah, she is saying, I'm like, sorry. She's like apologizing. But then he just kind of bows a little bit, and she like bows. They have this like little bow off thing that happens there, and then she's like closing the door again, says sorry, closes the door, and he will turn, come back, still a little bit reddish from the interaction. It says, okay, sadly she does not have it at the moment. Is that Sam's demeanor?
Yep.
He's like,
oh yeah.
No, she's a
Shinji
woman.
Working, huh? You got to.
She's like this with everyone.
Protect the country from the evil.
No, she's like this with everyone. It's I think it's a cultural thing. I'm not sure. She's a sweet woman.
No,
he's like very
Gongsun thing or Gilm thing.
Yeah, she's from Songuk. I think maybe was raised around Raleigh or something.
The accent.
She's very
something there.
The different like what is it? Like a bubble, different bubble.
Yeah, I mean, I'm myself.
The difference is we have one.
Yeah.
I don't think she does, but no, she's a very sweet lady. He clears his throat and says, but she does not have this stone. She examined it for a while, but didn't get to truly study it. It went to another member of our camp who is maybe a little less warm.
I mean, I could deal with that.
I mentioned earlier that sometimes maybe the Darkwood shamans might know things. Maybe you don't know them. They are.
I'm not familiar.
They
don't have to deal with the grove, correct?
Yes and no. All of them are previous clergy of the grove. Attendants. Sorry, excuse me. Previous attendants of the grove, but the members there are of one of two paths generally. They will stay in the grove and be nurturers of the people, of the nature around them, of the animals around them, of life and of growth, that type of thing. And
the other one's like call it crawl.
I throw something
you could
at
say
her.
that.
No,
I mean, it's okay if you do.
I pinch
just hit
her. No.
He says, "You could say that, yeah. They more take a responsibility to. It's more that they maintain a balance. There are the areas that are untamed, untended, unclaimed by the hand of mortal kind like us. Those are Calucraws, and people will continue to expand and explore, yes, but they temper this. They try to do what they can to make certain that when we encroach upon his domain, it is maybe taken lighter than it could be. But it means that they are exposed to many cruelties and much of the darkness that, thankfully, most people do not have to face in their lives. They do not tend to stay around people. One of them has blessed us with their presence, but, well, he's a certain kind of person, you know? But
Does he have a large dog with him?
Stones.
Sorry.
No.
Okay.
No, he does not.
Large dog.
But he does know his stuff. Likely, if he asked for the stone, it would be given. We do not tend to refuse his requests.
Probably
You'd still
smart.
like to meet him. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I said probably smart.
If you'd still like to meet him, I can take you.
As long as it's not a problem for you, I mean, I'm not wanting to keep you away from your work too long.
At least I am back here. Well,
You can always stop
this
by
way.
and chat with, the nice young lady here if you wanted to.
Yes. Why don't you worry about your harpy children, eh?
They're sanctioned.
And he'll start taking you. He takes you like through a couple of like little buildings that are there, and then you like go near a wall. And you kind of recognize that there is sort of a path that leads around it. And you can see what looks like a lot of like petrified roots and other things are kind of partially sticking out of that wall or growing out of the ground, and you start to follow this path away. It seems like you're just going away from the camp. You like stop seeing their little buildings and structures. There's like what's the word I'm looking for? There's like a dried up well that you like pass that looks like nobody's really fucked with for a while. Probably hasn't worked in centuries, and there's nobody like did anything with it. You go past all that stuff, and you can see down at the end of this path what looks like just almost out of nowhere has sprang up this like this huge thicket of foliage that just, it's almost like the hedge you saw before. That's just like kind of wall to wall, but instead of it being this like big obstruction, it's just kind of bunched up in this spot. And you can see that path that goes into it. There's just like a slight opening that clearly like you can kind of walk through, and that's what he's leading you towards. It looks foreboding, but you will be fine. Just be respectful.
A little bit more than that. I'd say like at least 6 bowling, 7.
6 biting.
And then, so you start going through it, like, kind of have to push through. It's not like it's not as neat as it kind of seems from afar. There's like some like ivy and little like strands of like offshoots from vines and things that are kind of hanging in the way. You can hear small creatures and things moving in the thicket, like getting away from you as you start to like plumb your way through it. Like having to knock away spider webs and all sorts of little just things. Like it's like no one ever tends this spot, and you can't see too far in front of you without having to like brush leaves or something aside to take your next step. It's never so impeding that you can't go forward. It's enough that it's a little uncomfortable, and like there's almost this sense that you're being warned to turn back. But Domid continues to lead you through, and eventually, when you come through, we'll say the worst of it, to the other side, you can see that this thicket of foliage almost forms a dome, and you've walked into the interior of it, and there is what looks like a massive garden surrounding you, with a path still going ahead to what looks like a pretty pleasant looking cottage kind of in the middle of this whole thing. It is dark.
City.
He's got Sammy's level light. It is otherwise dark. There's no like light sources sitting around, anything like that. But your light source works here. And he'll walk up to the door. And he knocks twice, and then he like steps back, and then he goes to a knee, and then kind of motions to you all to do the same.
Oh Lord, that's out loud.
Lami will do it.
Yeah.
You hear the door creak open, and look up, and you can see what looks like a I would say old man, but it's hard to tell. He is under so many layers of like cloth that's just sort of hanging draped over him. You know it's a male, or at least he was referred to as he before, just by word of mouth. But excuse me. But it's tough to tell. Like they have this like thick mane of completely wild hair. This like it's like black and gray, just like streaked hair that is. You don't smell the like unwashed grossness that might come off of someone like I'm describing here. You don't smell anything like that, but like they must bathe, but they clearly do not groom. Like this is just it's kind of everywhere and like hanging down like their face and into their eyes and like kind of over their mouth and everything. You can just barely see like one eye kind of peeking through as they brush a little bit of it aside. And you can kind of see the eye narrow. And you notice that the actual eye itself is this like silver color. And they regard first Domid, and then the rest of you. And then their lips pull back in a little bit of a snarl. And you can see that, like, just a little window you have of their mouth, you can see that their teeth are fucking razor sharp. From what you can see of them, they look Demi, or at least Demi adjacent, except that stands out. And these don't look like filed to a point teeth. These look like you're looking into the mouth of a canine. So you kind of see that for a moment, and they say, "Visitors?" Domid says, "Yes. These three are." It kind of hesitates, and the person says, "Oh, the company, the logistics people. Yes, this is them. I believe I explicitly said I didn't want to see them." Domid looks up sharply and says, "You did not hear, but I said it." Well, he kind of looks back down. "Maybe I should have told someone. No matter. Domid, are you here to visit?" "No, Elder, I am merely..." He says, "You can go. You have things to do. and clearly I must put on tea. They turn, and you can hear these, like, this person, I would say, they look kind of hunched. Like, they got, like, all this stuff piled on. They look kind of hunched over. They still look like they're even hunched or right about 6 foot. 6 foot tall.
Okay.
But when they turn and start walking away, you can hear these, like, abnormally heavy shuffling footsteps as they walk away. And you kind of see the garb, like, flare out as if they, like, reach their arm out slightly, and they go, "Come in."
Thank you, Domain.
Yes, we appreciate you.
He stands as merely referred to them as Elder. You will be fine.
Great. Okay.
Listen here, Pops. No.
Oh my God.
Look here, listen.
Old man, you're gonna tell us what we want to know about these rocks. No.
Kick your feet up. All right, old ass man. With new kids in town. Just table flips.
I turn my non-visible hat sideways.
There's gonna be some changes around here. Where'd everybody go? Anyway, so.
Why can't I see? Mr. Guy, what are you doing here? Oh.
Mr. Gaia? Wow! I must be doing something right. Tupac! Anyway, so.
Tupac.
Let me tell you about Diddy real quick. No.
Oh my God.
Yo, this documentary came out. Some of it's lies, but I don't care. It's great. So.
Yeah, I guess we'll follow this.
Yeah.
Man.
Lamia will nod.
When you walk in, you mostly there's like a the word's not hitting today. There is a very clear, pungent presence of like herbs and spices sort of smell to everything. Like it seems to have permeated the wood of the house, which is wood. Every other building you've seen here is like stone. There's been maybe like part of it was like petrified wood or maybe something they had brought in, but there's just not an ample amount of it. This place is wood. All wood, as far as you can tell. Stone steps, right? But like the actual structure itself, lumber. But like it seems like this scent has like permeated the wood itself. Like as you're walking through there, it just kind of radiates off of it, and it's strong enough that it feels ever present, but not so much that it like irritates your nose or anything like that. Like it's not like getting sprayed in the face. It's just like, somebody put up some of them Christmas thingies. I can smell it in here. You got one of them cinnamon wreaths,
Yeah. I'll tell you.
So, yeah.
This has to do with this, but it's a slight off thing. When I worked at Academy, they sell scent blockers for going hunting, so you don't smell bad. They also sell soaps and deodorants that aren't fragranced, so things don't smell you. One of the things they do sell, though, are little wafers that I've seen for car businesses that are like lilac, lavender, whatever. So you clean a car, you throw one of those little scent discs under the thing, whole car smells good. These are dirt. They're dirt smell. And I really wanted to buy a bunch of them and just cover them everywhere. I'm like, dude, I smell like I'm underground right now. Because I literally held the package to myself. I was like, dude, in the package, I can smell it.
That's
see
fucking
how strong
awesome.
It'll be if I open it. I want
That's
it so
awesome.
bad.
I might have to get some of them.
Yeah.
But
anyway, sorry.
But yeah,
that's what I'm imagining.
He
right
smells.
now. He has dirt discs thrown around.
Right, just all over the place. It's like, man, what spell is this? Yeah, spell. But no, so you guys are walking in. It's a pretty short hallway. No mud room or anything like that, because like, why? And
This is the room where I keep my mud.
Right. But like, even though it's a kind of short hallway, like you pass a door. And I mean, when I say short hallway, you've got like 6 feet. And there's like a door in there that you kind of have to pass where like, even if you were curious enough to be like, I want to open it. Like everyone coming in means you can't fucking open it. It's just, there's no room, but it is there to the left. And you kind of file in, and it immediately opens up on the right side of you. Opens up into this kind of like a den sort of area. That, like, you kind of imagine the outside of the house. You're like, okay, yeah, this fits in here. But then you can see a hallway that kind of wraps around that goes further that direction. You're like, now you lost me. Like, I don't know if this fits in the outer geometry of the building, unless like there's like an optical illusion or something. But in general, the whole thing seems fairly open. You got like this weird short hallway with a door. There's like a den to the right. There's like a hallway that wraps around, but you like walk into a foyer, effectively. What is effectively a foyer, or just a hall. And you can see like the open little kitchen, which is just like a stove and some other like stuff. You see a bunch of like hanging herbs and whatnot. There's like there's a few other things hanging over there. You see herbs mostly. You definitely see like a rabbit that's like, you know, kind of hanging up there. And you see, okay, that's a fox that's also hanging over there. And you see what looks to have once been what you think is a deer. Sam, you're sure it's a deer. Or it was a deer. First, it looks kind of like a deer, but it's like been mostly butchered. So you can see like all the different cuts and things have been like fairly well stacked over there. And you see the biggest onion you've ever seen in your life.
I've seen some onions.
This is an onion the size of a beach ball. Yeah. It's just kind of sitting over there.
One large onion looks over at beach ball. Nah. This recipe can't mean that.
Yeah. See, I thought I knew what a large onion was, but
yeah, I mean,
wait, what is this? Yeah. Yeah.
My laptop's fucking, on my kitchen desk, so these are on there. Like, yes, my
yeah, you don't just keep onions in like your office.
Yeah. I mean, I might.
Should.
Listen, we had the experience of a talking carrot. Maybe this onion can talk.
Oh,
Who
we
knows?
did talk to a
Just
carrot.
really likes
That is
onions.
true.
Hey, look, dude, if this onion starts talking, you got to do your best Shrek, because onions are like ogres.
Oh, get us like onions. You mean?
Yeah, you got it wrong.
Or like parfait.
So, excuse me. The other thing you see, he mentioned having to put on tea. You see that there's like a big pot sitting over there, and let me just to help set the like impression of this place. This is a really fucking nice house, right? Even though it's like a little bit of a weird floor plan and stuff, like, and there's like stuff hanging from like everywhere, herbs and other kind of things, all hanging from like little racks on the ceiling. This is a really goddamn nice place. And it's well taken care of, but it's also very lived in, right? Like, you can see some spots where, like, you know, there's been like dents or scuffs or like, you know, all that kind of stuff has happened and been like repaired, but like there is evidence that the place has gone through many different seasons, many different occurrences, that kind of stuff. So nothing in it is like pristine. And this pot that you see is stone. It is like a big, heavy ass looking stone pot that is sitting up on the stove. And you can see that he starts heading that direction, and then like ahead of you, past Elder, is that like the rest of that little foyer thing. You can see there's a small little table sitting in there. There's one chair pulled up to it, and you can see a few other chairs kind of sitting disparately in a corner. Two of them are stacked, and then like it looks like the other two were just given up on. All of these chairs look really sturdy. Like, they're not oversized or anything. They're just like the legs on the chair are really thick. Like, they just look solid, like really solidly built. And they're only the one that's sitting at the table has like a little cushion on it. All the rest of them are just thick chairs. And Elder goes over towards the kitchen and just says, "Make yourself at home."
Lamia goes to sit down.
They pick up like a big, kind of fresh looking water skin. Like it's like maybe that bladder is still kind of bladdery, you know. And they start letting some of the water out into the pot. It doesn't look reddish or anything. It's just okay. Well, at least it's gonna get boiled.
Yeah, it's gonna get boiled. That's what I was literally gonna say.
So y'all, do you guys go take your seats?
Yes.
You can take the seat. Who's taking the seat with the cushion?
Not Lamia.
Hold on. Yeah, I know there's a seat with the cushion. Does it look like he might sit in the seat with the cushion? Because I want to leave the seat for him if that's his seat. Have you ever been in an old person's house?
Seat at the table.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Have you ever been in an old person's house and there is a chair that's very obviously their chair, and that's the best chair, and you want to sit in that chair, but if you sit in that chair, you're gonna get dirty looks the whole time. They might not say
the one
anything.
that someone in the family's like, "Don't sit in Pawpaw's chair."
Yeah.
Like, someone's gonna warn you. You're probably gonna get more than one from different people.
Yeah.
You can have it. Don't sit in Granddad's chair. He'll trip. Like.
Yep. Is my cursor? Why did it disappear?
What age do you get your own chair?
Whatever age I am right now.
Can it just be like 40? I don't mean like a chair you buy. Yeah, no. I mean a chair like where if you live in like a communal space, other people would warn folks not to sit in your chair. You know what I mean?
Oh, what I was about to say I was in my 30s, but people still sit in my chair.
My dad got that chair at 50, and it was less that I didn't sit in his chair because you're not supposed to or whatever, but it was more that we just understood that was the chair my dad wanted to sit in. And so there was no reason to sit in his chair because he'd walk in and look at you until you moved because that was the chair he was going to sit in. I vividly remember being 10 years old and my dad holding a bowl of cereal and just staring at me as I'm watching cartoons sitting in his chair until I got up.
Boy, move. No,
he didn't say anything. He just looked at me.
But
I'll one up you on that. Yeah.
Well, there's only one chair at the table.
Okay, so I'm not going to sit in it. I'm not taking the old man's chair.
Yeah, no. Yeah, I'll also stand. But I will... so did you harvest
Lamia
this?
sits on the ground. She doesn't care.
There are other chairs in the corner, as I said. One chair is pulled up to the table. There are 2 chairs in the corner that are stacked, and then 2 others that look like they just kind of gave up on stacking.
Lamia... Sorry. Asserts her dominance and sits on the 2 stacked chairs.
Asserts your dominance.
Do you pull them over to the table, or do you just sit in the corner on top of the 2 chairs?
I sit in the corner.
Are you fucking... I'll grab the other 2 chairs for Eli and I.
Thank you.
Then what's your strength?
Oh my god.
Fuck off.
Oh gosh.
No, that'll just roll it if I click it. 15. You have modifier 2.
Okay. Yeah. They're 2 chairs, right? I said they're sturdy, and they are. So listen, normally
I can pick up
how
a chair.
Many chairs
these are logs.
Carry. Normally, as a little boy, if you go to church or to school functions, however many chairs you can carry is your rank. Okay, so only really to you and other people who care about that. The girls really aren't watching, but
they are not. Oh my god, that's so funny.
And the other closeted gay boys don't care either. So
we're too busy finding our own chairs.
Oh my god.
Right. But these chairs, if you picked up 6, that'd be really impressive.
All the girls would want me to be their friend.
If you picked up 4, that would be impressive. 3, pretty impressive. 2. You kind of wish there were more, because like they're kind of heavy. So it's like this might impress a really weak person. But
Hey, Eli,
Rude.
they are legitimate. Like you could pick them up, but it's like, damn, okay,
Yeah.
What
If we get in a fight in here, we're wielding chairs.
Yeah, that'd be a good.
These are going to be like instead of like 1d4, this is like a 1d6 situation.
So you start pulling them over, and I don't think any of you have like craft carpentry or anything like that, right?
No.
Yeah,
I do
Mommy
not.
just has the poncho one. Okay. That's a really weird check, but Sam, you can roll your profession farmer for this.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then Lami, you can roll your craft. It's just to notice a detail. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, Sam doesn't notice, even though he's moving the chairs.
Also roll one. Damn it.
The hell? Why do you have so many points in this? Jesus.
Because I am an artisan and I've maxed out my skills and I have high intelligence.
I'm a farmer.
She's a
I
plus
like to
17 to craft clothing. Why are you adventuring?
In the ground.
It's just-
Because I was bad at it.
You're not now.
Yeah, I know I'm not now.
Jesus.
Yeah, I went on an
for-
adventure and I had to kill
For
some people, I had to
reference-
die, but now I can make a really good cloak.
For reference, so I forget his name off the top of my head, but back in Psychon, Eli's tailor has a plus 17 to his craft clothing.
Jeez.
You match the spirit of the threads head tailor. Now he has like other stuff to prop it up with, like for daily work, but still, it's the same bonus. It's wild.
So what you're saying
Well,
is
actually,
on
so-
her days we're not working, she could get a temp there and make a lot of money.
Probably. She'd make a ton of money. You'd make more making specific pieces and then selling those for a lot of money than just like doing day-to-day tailor work. But anyway, so you recognize something, as you're sitting atop these two chairs that you're like close to the ceiling. You realize like you don't quite hit the ceiling, but you're like, ooh, okay. Well, as long as I don't like jump, I'll probably be alright. But because these are big, sturdy, and like the way that they're stacked on each other, they don't slide flush the way the chair's designed to be stacked do. It's kind of like it like slid a little bit and stopped. So they're basically just two full height chairs that you like climbed on one and then sat into the second one and like balanced a little bit. Give me a dexterity check real quick. But also, before you fall or don't fall, as Sam is taking those other two away, you don't fall. You'll kind of notice as he's like he drags him a little bit and they make a noise. He's like, oof, like picks him up. You don't see any like nails or there's not like nothing that like ties the pieces together. Nothing like that. They're not. No, you can see seams, kind of. They're very snug, but like you look down at your own. It's not just like one. It's not like this was carved seamlessly out of one piece of wood. It's not a sculpture of a chair. It is assembled, but it looks like the way that like the pieces slotted together.
Okay.
It reinforces itself.
Yeah. Okay.
And even more so as you sit on it, it's like it all kind of slots in like perfectly. Which is like that's pretty tough to do.
Yeah.
And as a bonus, because that's an insane roll. Now that you've picked that up, as you're looking around, like, okay, what does he use for this? Like, where's his like workbench and whatnot? You actually do see it. You look down that little when I was talking about that hallway that stretched around the little den area. You see a small room over there, and then like another room or something you can't quite see. But you see a small room over there that clearly has a workbench. No metal tools. You see stone, you see wood, you see like bone. No metal tools. In fact, you don't see metal anywhere except on your persons.
Huh.
One harder than wood.
I
Lamia,
smell a druid. Anyways,
Lamia will whisper like, "Oh, this whole place is like a big puzzle box."
Yeah, you say
Do
that.
we have to?
There's
Don't
no
we have to
nails in
deal
the
with
walls. Nothing.
Oh yes, the Japanese art of sashimono.
Look, I really appreciate the artistry that goes into that, and it's super cool and super technical. It is also maddeningly precise and specific. And as
Oh,
somebody who just, I don't want to say a half-ass carpentry because that's not the right way to put it, but I build things that are designed to just be beat up. They're not designed to look nice. We
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
measure everything. We're really specific. We make sure everything's level. We go through a lot of effort, but like, dog, I can't imagine putting that much
The
time and
precise,
thought and
yeah.
precision.
Make sure
Yeah.
everything clicks into place and can just stay like that.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
I mean, the sheer fact of like using wood shavers or like things that might like planes instead
Yeah.
of a file or a sander. That's
Mhm.
what gets me. Because that's
Yeah.
like
Absolutely insane.
Okay. I've been holding it for like 30 minutes. I really have to be. I'm sorry. I was trying
Pee your
to like, do all
pants.
this. I'm gonna. Yeah, I'm gonna.
I've already done it twice. You know how hard it is to pee Dave's pants
Just don't
from
pee.
here?
Look, I'm doing it right now. Anyway, so, but yeah, so yeah, you notice that Lamia and you point out. You say this place is like a big puzzle box. Eli looks around and is like, bathroom, and then sees like a tiny door that heads out the back and runs out there real quick.
Did you roll all this out here yourself?
It's some of it was here. Sorry, some of it was here. I probably have to get closer
I
to the mic
know.
for that deeper voice.
I mean, I know theoretically you can do it. I know how to get rid of it. I don't know how to make it like this yet.
You mean the wood?
No, I mean just the plant life.
Doesn't elaborate. You hear him say something that like you almost recognize. You just hear like a single word, and there's kind of this hushed sound, and you hear this like sizzle, and there's like a like the sound of like a rushing flame for a moment, and you can hear the steady like crackle of like wood burning. You start to smell like wood smoke coming from where you can't see him in the kitchen.
You know, they have access to heat metal. That would be a really dumb way of just like making tea. Like, oh yes, I just heat up my teapot because it's metal or kettle. Like,
You
yeah,
could do it.
I say dumb, but like, you wouldn't have to, have wood. Anything I can assist you with?
Yes, likely. Is that what you would do at home?
I'm used to helping my. No offense with the term, my elders around the kitchen when they need it.
Why would I
supposed
be
to-
offended by the term elder?
yeah. Lamia's like, we're supposed to be referring to them as elder, Sam.
Yeah. No, but some people don't like being reminded that they're old.
That's what I was gonna say. Yeah.
Because they synonymize. I'll make that a word if that's not a word. It's a synonym for being weak, and they look at being old like in the negative way and not the wise way.
I'm sure Domede wouldn't have told us to refer to them as elder if that would have been
Yeah, but
been offensive.
referring to somebody as elder and saying they're elder are two different things.
You hear a chuckle come from the kitchen.
Yeah.
It's very slow, just.
Lamia suddenly looks sad because the chuckle kind of reminds her of Verbron. Yep.
I miss Verbron.
Me too.
Well, I can't stop throwing up.
Pulls off the mask.
Oh my god!
It's me, and I brought the harpy children. Burst in the room, start singing happily. Oh no! Everybody makes will saves.
The campaign's done. We did it, guys.
I've been a deadbeat dad. No. Yeah. Anything I can help you with in the kitchen? Yeah.
Yeah. He said yes. Is that what you do at home? He said you'd like to help your elders. You guys had that whole thing about elderliness, and he chuckled.
Yeah. Well, I moved to the kitchen to. I'm sure he's not a heathen, and he has a kettle and a teapot, and not just an all-in-one. Unless he has an all-in-one, then I'm not going to mention it.
Well, the pot is just like a big open boiler pot, right?
Yeah.
But you can see that there is a like kind of on the opposite counter near him. You can see a small platter with like some cups and things on it. He is holding a ladle. You still can't see his hands under all of the like draped garb, so you just kind of see a ladle sticking out of all this clothing, like kind of at his side. It's a big ass ladle.
Is he a big Demi, or is he secretly 3 halflings in a trench coat?
He would have to be like 8 halflings.
Okay.
Because he's also broad, or at least as far as you can tell, because just all of the cloth and stuff, it just kind of drapes over. He looks. It's hard to tell what his real shape is, other than humanoid.
Head of a dwarf. Arms of kobolds.
God. And but you can see like the spatula, this ladle like sticking out, and you can see those cups and whatnot over there. Excuse me. And you do see a vessel that kind of strikes you as a teapot. Like the design is a little bit odd. It almost looks more like almost like a coffee pot. It's like more of that like kind of tall, almost conical shape with like the spout at the top.
Oh, it's like a pitcher of some kind.
Yes. It will be ready soon. Doesn't take long. You hear like the cloth rustle and whatnot. It's like he clearly reaches up, picks up. You hear like the separation of like leaves or like buds or something from a stem. You kind of see some of the things up above them rustle. The way that his body is positioned to where you're standing, you still can't see the hand. You can just hear them like obviously plucking something, and then like
that's kind of maddening. If he reaches up and I can't see a hand,
he doesn't reach like up above his head. Just like
okay.
So like if he's like this, he's like reaching out like to the side a little bit, but just your positioning, you can't quite see the hand.
That's not what I'm trying to do here, by the way. I'm actually just trying to be helpful. I'm not trying to be like.
I know.
Yep. I just want to.
I'm just describing it, and you can hear like the plop of like a few items falling into the water and such. And there's kind of a loud hiss at what a few of them hit, and you can see like his head tilts a little bit. He's like looking at it. He says, "Too many of those. Strong tea is not bad. Here are a few more plops.
Did you get some seeds in there or something?"
No. Hibiscus buds. Very flavorful. Highly floral. Are slow to turn bitter. I think most visitors do not appreciate bitterness.
Something you get used to. I myself did dandelions quite often. when they're yellow, not puffball. I haven't tried it with puffball. I can't imagine it's good.
I suppose that depends on the consumer. You say you get used to bitterness, but it is best to learn to embrace it. They are different things.
Yeah. Um. Yeah, you're right.
On second thought, we will let this steep a while.
Yeah.
They turn to face you as if like to leave the kitchen.
We have
here for a reason.
Yes. Let's go back out here and I'll walk back to the table. I briefly glance at Lamia in the corner on the two chairs. And I look away.
He walks out and he sees that and like just pauses and like stares at her for a while, just like the one silver eye staring over at her. Couldn't be bothered to come to the table with your kingly seat, I see.
So what do we understand? Do you think that what was our guide's name again?
Domid.
Domid. I think Domid has anything interested in going on with the lady from Gongsong.
Is that what you came all this way to ask?
No, but it just popped in my head because it seems like he's pretty respectful and friendly to you, and you maybe the same back to him.
They go over to the seat with the cushion and take a seat into it. You can hear it kind of slightly creak, just like a little bit, sort of settles.
And he says she's just that way with everybody, but I don't know. Hate to see him, thinking she's just being friendly when she might be something more.
I have seen over 400 seasons.
I'm not going to do the thing and go, damn!
Slightly less than 900. You accept that you will forget many small things in that time. I am hoping you came here for something worth remembering.
Yes, sorry. I'll get more to the point. Now that Lamia's not comatose.
I can be comatose all I want, sir.
Yeah.
But
he was staring
double
you
chairs
down.
lurch slightly.
Fair enough. It's fine.
They lurch a little bit. Then it happens again. Doesn't happen a third time. Not right now. Maybe later.
Maybe later. We dove down a little bit just to, step foot into a place we're getting ready to explore, and more in depth. We encountered a interesting statue made out of stone called serpent stone. And I was told that you had.
That's what he said.
Oh, sorry. The CC. I had my headphones off, and the CC said circuit. So I'm like,
yeah, it's electric stone, and it's some of them microchips. We were told that you had a sample of it, and I was wondering if, two things really. Now that I know you're this experienced, that one, if we could maybe have a look at it, and two, maybe ask you some questions about it.
One, no. I am testing it, seeing if its unique structure resists or acquiesces to the call to return to nature. The way that this stone is processed, how it is treated, how it becomes what it is unnatural. It is a strange thing. Its essence, its original form, I believe would be so much more powerful. And yet, those old, slithering bastards tamed it. It was never meant to be controlled. And yet, wretchedly so, it is.
Slithering bastards. That would remind me of the snake people, but does it remind me of? I'm trying to remember if I know about maybe some other things that slither that I don't know about this character, knowing about them or not. So I know in a different campaign we know they're real and they are still around, but no. Okay.
Yeah. Come on, Naga, right? Yeah. The answer.
Yeah. So I don't know about Naga, or that's not what he's referring to. Sorry.
The first thing you wouldn't know about them.
Okay.
That's a mythos well outside of Sam's purview.
Okay. I've dealt with a few snakes. Well, snake people. The best way I can explain it.
Yes. I can smell them on you.
Well, I've bathed.
It does not come off so easily. Some scents linger.
Well, you
scrub
are
only your skin.
Yeah.
There's more to you than that.
You are of Mr. Gaia. And, well, you are of nature, yes.
Aren't we all?
Lamia will, raise her hand.
He's not looking at you. You're, sitting behind him. But when you raise your hand, they kind of turn their heads slightly as if to acknowledge your raised hand. Something grabs your wrist.
Okay. Lamia's like, may I speak, Elder?
Yes. You look up, there's a vine that is slowly coiling around your arm that's hanging from the ceiling.
If this is unimportant, I apologize, but do I smell kind of wolfy to you?
I'll throw the chair at her. I'm just no mad. Okay, go ahead.
No.
Okay, part 1 of smells done. That's good. Thank you, Elder. Lamia tries to get
He continues. As you're now trying to struggle with this vine that seems to only fight harder as you now try to get it off of your damn arm, and it's just slowly coiling down past your elbow. He says, there is nothing wrong with smelling of wolf. What clings to you is far worse.
Thank you, Elder.
You are welcome. For now.
In our travels, we've encountered a woman, now a friend of ours, who had been turned to stone, petrified by a magical object. Uh, and we had the remedies to undo that circumstance. The only statue I've seen out of this serpent stone is that of a person.
Serpent.
But, I mean, like snake hair.
It is now all the way to your shoulder. A second vine is now in your hair and starting to snake its way down your head.
Lamia gives up and just like chills on the chair, like, okay, this is just what's happening. It'll be fine.
I will update you soon. Continue.
Sam is also just. He hasn't said anything yet. Have you encountered
of a person? Good.
Yeah. Have you encountered many examples of this serpent stone being used, and are they all in a statue form, or are they also being used as something else?
This stone is used for many things. It was tamed and utilized by the same people. But before I continue, raise up out of the chair, start heading back to the kitchen. Are you sure you want to know the answers to these things? They disappear back into the kitchen. You start to hear liquid pouring as they're obviously scooping tea from the pot into the big pitcher thingamajig. Lamia, there is a vine.
I'll stand up.
Your throat.
Yeah, I stand up and I walk to the kitchen, but I pass Lamia and I kind of whack it. Stop.
It redoubles its efforts, actually swatting at it. Lamia, do you do anything about the one coiling around your throat?
I want to, especially since it's redoubling its efforts. Give me a second.
Am I being accosted by vines, or am I just chilling? We just go.
No, you're good. Yeah, you're
okay,
good.
Cool.
You're just at the table. You smell some hibiscus tea. There's some like other floral elements. You can kind of hear some shuffling over there in the corner. If you look at Lamia today, you see that she's apparently being devoured by two vines.
You did not copy and paste the spells.
Oh, whoops.
What?
Where is my
Blame
armor?
me for you not looking at your sheet.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I blame you for not copying and pasting the spells.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't do you an additional favor.
Sir, you would have done the same thing.
Oh, man.
Oh, you did it to me. How dare you not take the spells? You're going to try to cast a spell one-handed?
Well, because it's not me casting the spell, it's the armor.
It is still you casting the spell. It's
is it?
Just the source is the armor. The armor can't cast spells.
It's a spell-like ability, not...
Yeah, that's still different. You're still the one who has to activate it. The armor is not sentient. It can't cast spells. But it does mean it doesn't take any components. So you can do it.
Yeah, that's what I... Okay. None of the spells actually will help in this case.
I wish I could just cast spells.
So
a few times speak with plants would help.
Lamia's gonna try and fall.
Like just slip out of the chair?
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you sure?
No.
Can I remind her of something?
Well, you have a vine around your throat.
I know.
So
that's why I said no.
You have a noose around your neck, and I don't know if you want to kick the bucket out from under you. That is why I'm saying this.
Oh gosh.
I don't have an escape artist check, but I want to try and get down and out of the vines.
Okay. You're gonna try to fight the vine. You're gonna try to like pull it off of your neck, get your arm out. You're gonna actually like actively resist it.
Yeah.
Okay. That is a CMB. So 32. Yeah, you're able to get the one that's around your neck, like, off of your neck with a not insignificant struggle. Like, this thing is actually pretty strong. And then once you finally get your head out of it, it continues to try to like go for you, and you have to like wrap it around with the back of the chair, and it's fighting you. Then you like keeping a hold of the end of it, and it like loops the middle part of it, trying to get to your head. I also need another dexterity check to see if you fall off the chair fighting these things.
Get out of the chair. I want to fall off the chair. That would be nice.
One of your arms is still grappled. You got out of the neck one. So if you still want to fall, you can. You can choose to fail, but your arm is still held.
It is what it is.
So are you keeping 17, or are you choosing to fail?
Yeah, I'm keeping it.
Okay. So you stay in the chair. You fight out of the neck noose one, but your arm is held. You can struggle out of that in a second. So now you're definitely hearing some noise there, Eli. It's like the chair just rattling back and forth as she's now fighting them. What's happening? So yeah,
he's in there making tea. I kind of swatted at the thing.
He says, "Are you sure you want to know the answers to these things? There is a problem with many types of knowledge. Some things you learn and you cannot unlearn, much as some sense stained deeper than the flesh."
My friend actually he can unlearn things for a little bit. But no, I think when it comes to knowing the truth or being happily ignorant, I think I'd rather know the truth. Oh, trust me, there's some times I wish I had remained ignorant. But when it's to do with things that affect the world and people, especially if it can affect them negatively, I'd rather know.
Go ahead with your next CMB check, Lamia. You hear some more tea being scooped.
Lamia will say, "Please let me go," as she tries to struggle out of the vine. In case this is a sentient thing that just needs to be asked.
They do not seem to respond to your voice. Okay, you're able to tug your way out of the one that's around your arm. It like holds fast, and you realize it's like in the ceiling. Like most of the ceiling is like kind of covered in like leaves and other stuff, so you don't like know where the exact end of this thing is up there. But like you're pretty sure, just based on like you like pull really hard and like wherever its origin is doesn't budge. You're pretty sure if you like fell out of the chair or something, it would absolutely hold you aloft. But you're able to like pull, kind of like grab a hold of it and get it and the other one like kind of in the same spot. That one starts trying to snake around, like yank your arm out of your gauntlet at first. You grab the gauntlet, pull that out of the other side of it as it's trying to wrap it up. And then I'm imagining you slip out of the chair, get away from the two vines.
Yeah.
Or do you just sit there and wrestle them? Okay. So you, like, slide down off the chair, like look back, and you see them like kind of there's just a moment where they're like they writhe for a minute, like they're reaching for you, and they just suddenly like right back up into the foliage.
The ceiling had to assert its dominance.
I take a chair off the stack and pull it over to the thing.
The throne is dismantled. All right, I was waiting for that to happen. So, no, I'm kidding. Anyway.
So the chair on the bottom attacks.
Right. Sorry, can you tee up your question you had for him again? A lot happened.
I would rather...
No, something about the Serpent Stone, like the actual question you asked that he paused.
On examples you've seen, has it been mostly people? Because we've dealt with a person that has been turned to stone.
Yeah.
Wondering if this is the same thing as, like, is this a particular person that's been turned to stone, and that's why it's like a magic person turned into stone, different kind of stone, maybe, is what I was thinking.
Yes.
Or at least in my head, Like, oh, regular person gets turned to stone, maybe magic person get turned to magic stone.
He says, "It is My belief, all Serpentstone was once living, while most stone, true stone, is, how would you say it, non-organic. Its life is only in its spirit, not in its form. This one is alive, or was. Its forms that it has been shaped into are not all like a person. I have seen it made into weapons, into armor, to strange devices. But I believe its origin is always that of a living creature. The type, the type of which I cannot elaborate on. I do not yet know. But soon I believe we will.
You said you've seen nearly 900 seasons?
More than 400, less than 9.
As in the standard, like 4 a year, correct?
Let's go with that, yes.
Remind me, how long ago was the shattering, whatever they call it?
The Chavakeha was 60 years
Chavakeha,
ago.
yeah, okay.
Was how many?
60. Roughly 60 years. I think it was like 60.
Oh, just 60? Damn. Okay.
Uh-huh.
God, I thought it was a lot.
That's why all this is fresh. No, the Stark and Knight was much longer.
Stark and Knight. That's what I was thinking of. Sorry, Stark and Knight.
That's 300 years, I believe.
300? Okay.
Or no. Hold on. It's whatever the fucking years. 433 years ago.
Okay.
So ended 333 years ago. It lasted 100 years.
Okay, because I did calculator math. I think he's like, that would be like 200 and something, 20. So he's younger than Stark and Knight. Like, Stark and Knight happened and then he was baby. Correct?
Stark and Knight happened and then he was baby. I want to say yes, but now you got me second guessing my math. Hold on.
Yeah. Because 900 seasons.
Yes,
by 4 is like 220.
224.
Right? Yeah, 224.
Yeah. My math was correct. I started second guessing it. I was like, fuck, let me check.
Okay.
But yeah. So yes,
and if Stark and Knight was 400-ish, that's like, okay, yeah, cool. I just that narrows down some questions that I was going to ask.
Yeah, he's old, but not he's not like, old Kassir old or anything like that. He's like, he's up there.
I don't know. Are you
assuming, like you said, 4 seasons a year is what he's referring to?
Yeah, because he may live underground for a while. Yeah. You don't really got seasons underground.
Yeah.
Also hard to tell time. Words that I am speaking.
He told you that he's seen Serpentstone weapons. He believes they were once alive. Yeah. That's kind of where he left off.
And you are trying to confirm
with the platter.
who was making these things. I'll move back to the now. I don't know where Mommy is at, but I'll sit in the chair.
So yeah, he'll set the to tray down pretty gracefully, right? Like you see like the cups that are in there kind of slosh and whatnot, but none of them spill. You already each have like a filled cup, like he filled them in there, carried it in here, and set it down rather than doing it the other way.
Which makes me worried about some stuff, but I think this guy's chill so far. Besides his ceiling trying to kill Lamia. But in the ceiling's defense, she was encroaching in its territory, so.
Yep.
Lamia will sniff her tea, but she'll drink.
It smells really nice, actually. Mostly you're getting like there's a tartness to it, and then you're mostly reminded of strawberries. Like fresh, like wild strawberries is really what mostly hits the senses. What?
So, impending doom, yes.
That's what I thought of too.
That's the joke that only 3 of us will get.
Old ass joke.
That's the old ass joke that we used to make of like, don't smell strawberries, and then like impending doom happens.
Something horrible happens. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
The joke.
Such a dumb
doom
joke.
Smells like strawberries. Yeah.
Okay.
Strawberries immediately followed by doom.
Jesus. Okay. The reason I ask is if we're encountering places where those statues are, I don't necessarily want to run into what's making them, especially if they used to be people's.
Then do not go.
I can't do that. We made a promise to the big guy.
All-time by Atmar?
All-time by
Atmar. Yeah. Who I almost called the wood guy, and I shouldn't let people. Yeah,
Jesus, dude.
That is not him.
Oh my god.
He's the former voice of Flame.
Yeah, but Jesus, bro.
But he is made of wood, yes.
Yeah. Which is also like, hey, bro, like stone people, fully possible if there's wood people in my mind.
Yeah. It says, and your word is bond, I assume.
When I am trying to dedicate myself to doing what is good for the people of this world, yeah.
That is a
carefully worded answer.
Detailed subject, many complexities. But we are not here to discuss what it is to be good. I assume that is not the wisdom you seek.
Mm-hmm.
The tea is quite good, thank you, Elder.
Oh yeah.
He is drinking the tea also.
Yeah, he would have.
Saying
100%
finished
slurp.
my cup of tea.
It is quite good.
It
actually is kind of sweet too. Like, not like cloyingly, but like there's enough that like the sharpness of that like tart strawberry or whatever heck else is in there is not. It's not like so much that it kind of hurts your tongue or anything. Yeah, it's pretty good. Good.
The people we're working with have been known to try and abuse powers of things of great power to benefit themselves. And while I promised to remain civil with them during that time, I would also like to try to do what I can to keep them from abusing maybe this serpent stone that is down there, if we do come across it.
I hope you do not expect the wisdom I have to be these deep and winding soliloquies. You do not want them to abuse it. Make sure it does not go to their hands. Some things are simple. You will find complexities if you look for them. He shakes his head. But some things are simple.
The this serpent stone is does it absorb magic?
In a sense, I do not know how to explain it.
You said it's
power that
in a
you
way.
call magic flows to it, but it absorbs it in much the way that a stone absorbs water. It is a low saturation. Cannot take on great quantities, but it can hold it for a time. And even when it is dry, there's evidence remaining. Unlike the stone in the waves, this serpent stone does not erode away with its contact on power. At least, not in a noticeable way. It is able to take this on, change in a way to reflect its saturation. But then it does what no stone does. It can pass this on. It's as if you threw a rock into a river. Another one, dry as sand, miles away, took on the same appearance and the same polish as that in the river. Only for the time that its partner was submerged. When it is removed, reverts to its normal form. They're linked. At least when they're working as Sneers intended. I suspect they are all linked. I know not how to direct this projection from one to another, only that it happens.
Sounds like it could be very useful for filling up a cup and drinking from another miles away, figuratively.
It certainly could.
May I ask why you didn't want to speak to us, Elder?
You may.
Why didn't you want to speak to us if we came to you?
Because I knew you would ask things you should not.
Then why did you decide to speak to us?
I did not feel it was... this is me forgetting the word. Not wise. No. Come on, self. No. I do not believe it was correct. Let's go with that. For me to stop you from approaching. It's often best to leave things to their decisions. What you ask does not transgress on me. Unlikely to transgress upon the Ulas people. Were that to change, we would be swift enemies. Unlike yourselves, I, much as a striking serpent, or a snapping barracuda, do not make promises to my enemies, nor to myself. There are no limits. There are no bounds that hold me when I have a task I have set. They are often very simple. It would be what I suggest as well. When you embark on your journey, remove as many of the barriers you have set on yourself. It will clear a path. That ruthlessness is a thing many people do not realize is deeper than they've seen. And you have enemies.
We've gone into conflict where somebody wanted us dead, and we've shown them the error of their ways, and that we are not truly what is. Yeah, what must be done can change.
If those vines were stronger, your friend would be dead. Like, nods over towards Lamia.
Lamia will nod at this.
Because you let them close. You let them access your weaknesses. You let them nearly take away your weapon. A stronger foe you will not overcome with such handicaps. A more clever foe will exploit you in ways you do not see coming. My guess is that you face a clever foe, and a powerful one. Yet you concern yourself with stones.
We've met clever and cunning foes before, but we haven't met a stone like this yet.
He's very dry chuckle. I'm not attempting to change your minds. Merely imparting what my years have taught me. Perhaps you will be taught different if you last as long.
You know, I'm built different, so. Were you around for the thing that happened 6 years ago, which is called
Chavakeha?
Chavakeha, thank you.
Yes.
I keep getting Struck at Night and Chavakeha in my head, like.
Yeah.
So.
He says,
were you
yes, simply
around where it happened?
I was not.
Really good. Do you think we would have been better off if that had never happened?
Sits back. Seems to legitimately ponder that question. You finally see a hand. He reaches up underneath the shaggy hair and everything that's hanging down over their face and everything. They kind of reach under it with these like long, kind of knobby fingers. Looks like they've got like these thick calluses over it. There are just a cross-hatching of scars all the way down the hand. You can see that there's some kind of like leather straps and things that are bound down the forearm. And they very clearly have these like dark, long claws at the tips of their fingers.
So he's a Dark Souls NPC. Okay.
You can kind of see them scratching their beard. You can kind of hear the like coarse hair, like as they're doing it. That is a good question. Who is the we in this question? Setsegia, yourselves, the Ulas as a whole, all of Hayethe?
That is a good response. I guess when I'm thinking we, I'm thinking the people of Setsegia. But I can open that to a much broader, the Ulus people.
I would say the answer to both. He kind of smirks. They would tell you that, yes, they would be better off had this not happened. I would disagree. The Ulas people and many of the Vishkanya, they were born of hardships, difficulties, lofty, ambitious goals spanned beyond each individual. Barriers to reach that most would give up upon seeing. And yet they persisted. But persistence is not progress. I believe that they had begun to grow soft. As much as I hold the wilds sacred, it is nature, the innermost urge, that is most sacred. The urge of mortals is to toil against that which they cannot control. It is the freedom of the green, the goal of nature to live and to thrive, to push back against that control, that struggle. That is the cycle that I believe in. That harmoniousness is great for a time, but an abrupt end to it is how many nations have fallen.
It's not like you can go back and change the past. But...
Of course not. And I believe an endeavor to do so would be foolish.
This is a reminder for me.
Mm-hmm.
I learned the druidic stuff off of listening to stone stuff, correct?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
The ruins kind of spoke to you.
Stone is. I've heard things through stone before. Now, when I mentioned the things I had learned, or well, maybe upfront and honest with you, the language. Sorry, I thought everybody froze for a second because everybody was still. uh, uh, words. The language that I had learned.
Yes.
The people in the Guardian Grove told me not to speak it. While there, at least. What do you know? Do you know anything about that? The words like, I start just chair.
Yeah. Start saying some of the ones you know.
Yeah.
The one silver eye you can see kind of narrows a little. Stop.
Okay.
I do know this.
I'm sorry if I have offended you. It was not my intention to do so.
It is not that you speak it. It is.
I speak it
poorly. Ill-formed for your tongue. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, okay. Very.
Yeah. I'm not very good at speaking some things.
You're trying too hard. This tongue is one that comes to you. You have hunted, yes?
Yeah.
You know that some animals you wait for, some you pursue.
Yes.
Don't pursue this language. It is faster than you, and it will make you look foolish if you give chase.
Lamia's like covering her mouth, like she wants to giggle, but she doesn't. But she is covering her mouth.
It will come.
It's not like I roll poorly to try and learn it from a book, right? No. Anyway.
Hey, at least I'm trying to learn it from a book and not through stone and talking to other people that are like, "Shut the fuck up."
Yeah.
Technically, it's a language you ain't supposed to have, but yeah.
Yeah.
But he does say it will come to you.
Okay.
You've finished your tea.
Yes. It's very good.
Start serving some more. There are 3 of you here, but only 2 have spoken to ask questions. He stops before serving Eli again. Why are you here?
Honestly,
to come.
No, yeah, because they I'm just here for my friends. I guess that's why I'm here. I'm here to support my friends.
Sorry, not to take on your moment.
No, that's what I'm here for.
He still just hovers the spoon over the cup, like you. Even without a sense motive roll, you get the distinct impression like that is not a satisfactory answer.
Lamia is going to be rude and says he has a nightmare box.
That's not why I'm here, though. I'm fine with the box. Thank you.
Nor is that a question. You don't seek wisdom. Merely listen to those who do.
Yeah, that's a good way, I think, sometimes to attain your own wisdom, is by listening to those around you.
No, it is not. Your friends, at times, are fools.
At times?
Yes.
I'm always foolish now.
Nothing is constant, nor permanent, nor absolute. And you lie.
Permanent, his head will shoot up. Sorry.
You do seek things. You wait for them, but you pursue. Perhaps these two came to you. You can sense their footsteps and approach. But you were a seeker long before you met them. Why so silent?
Oh, I suppose I don't know. Maybe it's because I feel like the questions I have can only be answered by action. That doesn't make sense, but by finding out myself. You know what I mean? I'm not wording it correctly.
Or is it that you have
trust in my wisdom?
I wouldn't say I don't trust in your wisdom. I would just say that I don't know a way to find out the answer to the question without I don't know, without doing it myself.
He pours the tea. Well, I respect the answer, but you have still wasted a chair.
That's a fair assessment, I would say.
He looks at you, Sam. You will need to leave a gift for your friend's rudeness.
Understandable.
Lamia, give me a sense motive.
Okay. Let's see if I can roll decent.
Okay. Keeping your 10?
Yeah.
Okay. So Sam says understandable. You guys can hear this, like, very slow growl starting to come from him. He says, "You misunderstand. While his answer is respectable, it offends me to come here under the guise of seeking wisdom and conversing, to sit silently, a fly on the wall, an eavesdropper staring me in the face. You would think this satisfactory." He seems to be, he's not getting bigger, but like he's like the impression of like that he's almost like swelling.
I think I'm more of the eavesdropper out of the group. I tend to listen in the most, sir. Now, Eli, I think it's how he learns things. Everybody learns things differently.
Lamia
Look
raises
over
her
at
hand
Lamia because
again.
her hand's raised.
Oh yeah, you're not up high anymore. Okay, you got a little bit of time. So, so you raise your hand, Sam. As soon as you're done speaking, he like snaps around. Like you see, like the hair kind of flare for a second. The silver eye is red. But he stares at you, Lami, and he says, "Speak."
I think the problem is he may have way too many questions that he cannot parse.
You make excuses. Silence. He turns back to you, Sam, and says, "You would think this satisfactory."
Allow
Come
me
and
to correct
sit
this.
and drink and not take part.
Uh,
You can see that like vines and like wood are starting to grow over the door you came in, and the one that Eli left out of to use the bathroom earlier. Eli, you and Sam may also roll sense motive now.
Ooh, yeah, I'm so good at this.
No. Maybe hot money.
Jesus Christ. Okay. Continue.
Yeah, we're the people that said. When we roll it, nothing, nada. No, it is.
Sorry, it was you that rolled a 1 earlier, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, looking real bad for me that bet on Ty or nobody.
Or I'll roll another die.
Don't let it be
There you go.
initiative.
I rolled a 1.
Oh, what? You forced that.
I that is a thing. I am rolling a thing. I'm not telling you what it is, but I did roll a 1. That does count.
Sorry, I'm wording it in my head.
Somebody's TV is going off.
Oh yeah, that's mine.
Understandable that
That's why I've been muted most of this time.
you've taken offense to this. Please allow me, as he is my compatriot, to correct it. I'll stand up.
When you stand up, he stands up.
Mm-hmm.
No longer hunched. He gains about 1.5 feet of height. You can now see both eyes under this like long matted hair. They're both just like glowing red. But he doesn't do anything else, just stands and waits.
I'm thinking of things that Eli has done, and I'm trying to find an example. Because a lot of them are red, and I'm like, nope, don't choose any of his. I'm thinking of Dave's interactions, and I'm unable to separate characters sometimes. You mean to tell me, oh boss, that you hate being called that? That you don't have any questions about your fucked up childhood? Why the things that were done to you were done to you? Why you got a weird fucking, human netting?
It's simple. My
you
master's
keep fucking
an
up with a
evil
box.
person. I was gonna say my master's an evil person. The box, it contains my own memories and trauma. I have the shadow attached because my master has discorporated them to drain the magical essence. And yeah, I don't know. Look, I don't have questions relating to that. I'm sorry. I can have questions about where we're going. Is that a better question? Should I ask questions about where we're going?
But I have a question involving shadows that you could ask.
Do you?
Yeah.
This bickering does not suffice. You see, drawing out from underneath the cloak, he draws this jagged, thick, like stone cleaver, and says, "A gift. Produce it. I would like something permanent." Permanent. I'm sorry. I can't keep going. Puts the knife away. This is how I have fun. I rarely have guests to tease.
I had pulled the billiard ball out of my from that I had stolen from my master out of my bag. I was gonna give you this.
Lamia kind of tilts her head at the laugh and such, and is like, "I thought you said nothing is permanent anyway."
I did not lie, but my offense was feigned. Guests are nice every once in a while.
Especially if you can tease them.
Yes. Though it is alarming None of you moved to defend, merely to de-escalate.
Like I said earlier, we've met foes that wanted us dead, and we've managed to show them with words they were wrong.
Yeah, we've been in a lot of very oddly tense situations lately that we've been able to kind of steer our way around. It's been a bit odd.
Certain that works with civilized folk. You actually see him do air quotes with his clawed fingers when he says civilized. But I will remind you, you are not venturing into society.
Sam will sit back down.
Well. He says, I pray you do well. And I will not worry for you.
Thank you, Elder.
I will merely pray.
Her shadow's come alive and is harming people. Is there any chance, any way you know of?
That's a great question. I should have asked that.
Of saving the person that she was? Because as far as we know, she has to be destroyed before she turns other people into what she is. She's hungry.
He actually waves. He kind of waves away. Your continuation says,
Yeah.
Explain to me this salvation. What would it look like?
I pick up the Eli's mug and my mug, and I either these are both here, or I just move one behind the other. I'm not trying to do a fucking magic trick here.
Yeah.
I say, or they're back where they belong.
What you were describing is in the realm of the Fae.
Lamia would say she wouldn't view back to where they belong as saving, honestly.
But it's better than killing her.
Is it?
And how old one is it?
I would imagine he shrugs.
Yeah, probably. That's a tough one. Removing.
She's you. Didn't want
No, she isn't. That's the problem.
Well, if you wish to stitch or remove a shadow, Fae magic, I would not advise seeking it out. You, for all of your guile and bravery, can be tricked. The Fae are very adept at feigning altruistic airs, goodness, and forthrightness, which your hearts lean to. These things can be shown in ways that permeate, make it hard to question. If they have you, they have you. You should not seek out their magic. Your spiritual debt will only grow.
Pretty large. But Eli's is pretty light. We could make him do it.
Are you sure, Sam?
He's probably lighter than mine. I've unalived people's souls. Yeah. No, don't say that. But yeah. I mean, like, yeah. I think if we're talking about literally, Eli's spirit itself probably had a hard time. Yeah. I don't know if it's literally in debt, though. Or in the negatives. Okay.
Just imagining this party's souls. Like, Lamia's is just like, I don't know who's like confronting them, but she's just like, I consumed people, like, I had to struggle against it, and then when I schismed off, I became even worse. I'm a monster. I can't handle it. And Sam's is just like, I removed souls from the cycle. They're gone forever. They'll never get another chance, and it weighs on me every day. And then they look over at Eli's. It's just like shaking and smoking in the corner. You guys are just like, don't look at him. He doesn't like to be looked at. He doesn't like to be looked at.
I participated in capitalism.
Oh my god. Crime.
I mean, Eli and I did drown a city as well.
Yeah.
We did indeed.
Yeah. We don't bring that one up. I mean, we bring it up. I bring it up.
and those were souls.
Yeah,
Yeah,
thanks,
I mean,
buddy. Thanks
those
for
were-
bringing
those
that
were
up. I
souls.
really appreciate
Yeah.
that.
Hey,
So
remember that
wonderful
time
to
we
do that
committed
constantly.
genocide?
Yeah.
Do you remember that? She didn't do it. She stole a comforter. A gross one.
Hey, it was all for the greater good. It was fine. They're
Greater
in the
good.
cycle
I
now.
was gonna say that, damn it. The greater
In
good.
this area, the
Yeah.
mushrooms give off an interesting light. These special sort of like purplish rays, and ooh, your blanket glows. Oh no!
What does blue mean?
What is blue? I was about to say that.
Yes,
I'm gonna link
but
that
yes,
in the Discord now.
reeling it back in.
Yes,
yeah.
reel it back in. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Other questions, this is out of character. Other questions we might have for somebody who's like 500 years old, 400, 200 years old, whatever. Seen a lot, knows a
Very
lot.
in tune with nature.
Yeah. Man, I can think of something like Calacoral and Mr. Gaia based. No, because surely somebody this old knows about that, you know? And he also was part of the Garden Grove, the temple.
Mhm.
I don't know. I don't think that's super
Was at some
common
point.
knowledge. Yeah, yeah.
I was wondering if you were going to ask if he knew about the deal at the Guardian Grove or not.
Oh, about the deal between the snake people and the Guardian Grove itself?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I was curious if you were going to ask about it or not.
I didn't think to, because, again, they were really like, look, you're going to leave it to us, it needs to be us, you know,
Yeah.
type of thing, so.
And that's fair, but
The people at Slither are the same that the same people that would have done the attack on the Grove, correct? Or are they a different Slytherin folk?
They men with the heads of serpents.
Not at that time, but yes.
He like stares at you for a little bit and then says, "Then yes."
Yeah, they were inhabiting other bodies.
Then yes. They are a. Do any of you have medical skill?
I point at Sam.
I also point at Sam.
Then you are aware of how an infection can become a... Or, sorry, no, he would say... yeah, he says, how an infection can become an illness, a sickness, a disease. The root of the infection, if not removed, will remain, but many other blights will spread from it. The same host. These slithering things are the infection. At least their predecessors were. These many blights are what they have left behind. Host being our own world. If you are very practiced, discounting your skill, if you are very practiced, then you will know that there is always a point, especially if you are not merely doing triage or treatment, where some part of you silently wishes that the illness would take its host, because you know the path to recovery is so much more suffering. They will never be whole again. None of us can know when our world will reach that point. We will only see the signs until there can be no more.
Yes. What is the cause of the what is the cause of the infection?
These serpent folk, their greed, their ambition.
But removing I just have a hard time believing that nothing can be redeemed. That there isn't anything that can't be redeemed. I had to come out of character to figure out how I was going to word that.
Figured. Even if you believe that, is everything worth that chance? How much is sacrificed for the redemption of a handful? Is it worth everything? How many must suffer? How much must you suffer? The people you look at every day, whose struggles you've seen, how much of it would you be able to trace back to a single collection before you could take no more? I do not want to insult your conviction, child. But there is anger in you. It clings to the scent of your sins. Do not take judgment from this. There's almost a snarl when he says that. This is not judgment. I merely tell you what I see. You are a whole creature. What you see as flaws, what you see as boons, what gifts you have, what curses you would lay upon the place where you lay your head, or where your enemies bed down. All of these things, the great and terrible, are who you are. If you fight your anger, you give up your chance to use it. You can't wield a weapon that you've thrown away. And he looks at Eli after saying that as well. Isn't that right?
Excuse me. I nod solemnly.
One can only hide from their nature so long, or they learn to nurture it. The tea's run out.
Sam, you didn't have to drink the whole pot.
Talking makes me thirsty.
Thank you, Elder.
I'll have to really think about that. Perhaps I've been
There's
too
like a small
foolish.
smile. He stands. I just don't want you to have to learn the hard way whose grave you'd rather look on. That of your enemies or of your loved ones. As I've said before, you will find complications if you go seeking them. And he smiles, fucking sharp teeth. But some things are simple. Lumbers over to the door to let you out.
I mean, Lamia gets up and basically shuffles to get to the door.
Sam puts the chairs back.
Smart.
I will replace and like move all of the like cups, like put them back and like crowd them together, do that thing, and
Balance them.
yeah, give a very like formal and kind of deep bow, like traditional, like at the waist, like I was taught before I leave.
Once you exit, the door closes behind you.
Well,
Yeah,
Lamia
well,
does want to say before we exit, whoever crafted these furniture pieces did an immaculate job. I'm not even a carpenter, but I can tell.
That they did.
I was going to do the last thing too. No, go ahead.
Sorry, the that confused me. I didn't know what that was, but that was you closing the door. Okay.
Yeah, door latching. Well, not latching, but yeah, closing. You can see part of the way, like just before it gets to like the thick foliage and like the way out, you can see Domid standing over there.
Did you have fun, Sam?
No.
Did you get what you wanted?
You see Domid's shoulders slump, but you say no. He's like not in the conversation, but he can clearly hear you. Sorry, continue.
I got what I needed to hear.
Fair enough.
Domit, the elder says you should ask her out. I'm just,
He's lying? He's lying!
No, you can't trust
He
a
just-
word coming out of her mouth.
He did not say that. Come on.
No. You didn't, but I could see it in his silvery eyes.
Sam, are you going to be a matchmaker after all this is done? Because that's
I
just
think
what you
that-
intend to
well,
do, isn't it?
Rahul's not here, so somebody has to do it.
I think it's just going to continue to be a menace.
Man. Don't be a menace, Inset Sagia. No. Get that
As you guys
poster
are-
out. No.
Making your way out of the foliage dome over there.
I mean, like,
He
why
says-
not though? Like, do you like boys? It's fine if you like. boys.
What? No, It doesn't matter.
Sam!
Look, she's like this with everyone. I don't want to assume things. And I'm busy. Look,
I mean, I was busy too, but like, I mean,
Look, we're not even sharing drinks or anything, and you're asking me about my love life. Come on, it is just rude. Look, you come. I understand. You want to change the subject. Elder has a way of making things quite dour. He's extreme. You have to understand his position. He is a how do you say?
He's hunched. I mean, he's pretty damn tall. So I mean, gonna have to do this all the time.
No, not that position. Like he is he's the harsher side of nature, you know? The whole Calibral thing. It's not everyone believes what he believes, yeah? And if you can, you know, put out your chest, chin up, and tell him you disagree, he will respect it. But it is easy for a man like that to bend your will. Okay? Don't take anything too harshly or too personal. Give yourself room to think about these things. He's not right about everything. I personally think his views are... they have a place. Yeah? But even he will tell you nothing is permanent, you know, nothing is eternal, and all of that. There are always exceptions. I think his ways are more meant to fill those exceptions than to be the rule. Many of us think this.
I liked him.
His ceiling tried to strangle you.
That was his ceiling, not him.
He would have let it too. Like,
I would have.
So friend.
Dude, that's the most like just ridiculously like British thing I've ever heard. By the way, is I do believe your house is killing me. As they just die.
Can you imagine going over to somebody's house and like sit on their couch and like the blankets just like envelop you and you're just like, oh, this is fine, I guess.
It's just so polite you can't possibly speak up about it.
Excuse me. They're talking. I'll wait till you're done. I'll just. Oh, can I? Oh, they're going to the restroom.
I need to stop drinking. Holy shit, that was close.
Oh, man.
Where's Sarah? Oh, I think the couch ate her. Oh no! All right.
Well, I told the couch to quit doing that.
I guess we won't need her plate. Oh no! Anyway. So,
Anyway, yeah. Oh my god.
Fuck. But yeah, so you say you liked him, and he just kind of shrugs. Says many people do. Like he's one of those hard times make strong people make whiskey, whatever that saying is. He like obviously butchers it on purpose, trying to lighten the mood.
Whiskey's for a hard time.
But eventually you get out of the foliage area. Unless there's anything else, he'll deliver you back to Kazner, who is just kind of around the area and stuff. It takes you a few minutes to find him. We'll say, well, was it a fruitful visit?
I think so.
Good.
It was certainly.
Yeah, tends to be. Heard you went and spoke to Elder.
We sure did.
Oof.
I hope I live long enough just to be called old. Did you go see old? Yep, he's still over there. Making moonshine.
He's not just called that, it's just easier.
You don't even put a "the" in front of it. Just Elder.
His actual name is Coaltaketch.
Somebody who takes
Does he
notes
not
gets
like
on
a
it.
nickname with that?
No.
Well, then I can see why he would be fine with just being called Elder then.
Yeah, which going with the title is easier for most.
Cool.
Sure,
to
yeah.
catch.
Well, catch 22.
Or are you typing it?
Yeah. He's typing something. I don't know if that's it.
There you go.
It may just be like, we'll learn how to spell.
Wild catch.
Oh, I definitely would not have. No.
Nope, it would have looked more like Ash Ketchum to me.
Yeah.
Ash Ketchum. Oh my god.
I probably would have spelt it close to like the spellings with like Quetzalcoatl.
Yeah,
But
koala catch is what I would have put. Like
Koala catch. Yeah.
oh, the
koala
CC
catcher.
actually.
Elder koala catcher. That guy.
The CC actually.
What's a
got the
koala?
Quetzalcoatl. That's pretty great.
Nice.
bad.
So, yeah, Kazner will lead you out of the Delkahi, I believe.
Yes, I don't believe we're doing
Wouldn't
anything
hang out
else.
for anything else.
Yeah, I think this was the day here that we were trying to spend.
Unfruitful.
I still have to go for
These are
final
nice.
shopping before we can head out, but that's about it.
Look, catch rat.
All right.
By rat, I mean blue cat, blue and purple
Right.
cat.
Your whole day isn't spent.
Yeah.
I believe you'll still have most of your evenings. I got it real quick here.
Don't you love when some sessions like 2 weeks go by and in some sessions it's real time?
Uh-huh. Yep.
Because, oof.
Listen, I'm reading.
I still
book.
got the same spells. A useful talk to plants would have been.
Right.
I think I said that earlier.
That wasn't evening, was it?
No, we were still in the day.
That is one thing I do remember from the recap was talking about that long morning. It's we met up during the afternoon to go do this. So it's
Oh, yeah,
probably
this was
the
after.
evening.
I see. I see the correction. I typed my macro says evening, but I corrected afternoon.
Mm-hmm.
So afternoon is spent. So you'd be roughly about dinner time. So sorry to just because I don't want to book in this so you know where we're coming back to.
Mm-hmm.
So you'd be leaving around dinner time, which they would offer to like let you stay in the camp and have dinner with them, or you can obviously go back to the inn. They're not going to take offense either way. It's just like what your characters want to do.
Okay, cool.
Now, our guide said he needed to go have drinks with the lady. Sorry, I started.
Once again,
Oh,
Sam has to
I'm
be.
starting
there.
the rumors about them wanting to date now.
Okay, so you're gonna head back to the Westerlies, or at least you're gonna leave. Okay.
Yeah.
After
Before he
attempting this,
literally attacks me. Look, bro, stop it. I don't know you.
So you and the waitress, huh? No, she's cute like that to everyone. Nah, no, for real, please don't.
She's just trying to get tips.
This is just her thing, all right. She's at work. I don't know, man. No, but cool. So we will pick up with in the evening with you guys just outside of the Delkahi area, and we'll figure it out from there.
Yeah.
Last session of the year is done.
Yes, it is the last session of the year.
Oh my gosh.
We did it, guys. We got through another year.
2025. That's it.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, guys, it's been
the whole
a
things.
year.
Y'all having one tomorrow?
Thank you all so much for coming to this year that it has
What?
definitely been. But
It
my
has.
God, it has been a year.
Just one.
Oh, just one.
Exit screen.
I don't know about
Somehow.
How many dog years has it been?
5.5. I believe
Like
that's,
3.
That's how those work.
Depends
I don't
on
know.
the age of
They
the
change
dog.
those all the time. Yeah.
Yeah, if it's like younger, it's more. If they're older, it's less. It's kind of weird.
As medical age gets better.
Medical age. It's
Do I want Taco Bell?
Taco Bell.
No.
Well, he's gonna be up forever. So
Oh,
Yeah.
there is that.
Yeah,
That's
this
a
is-
good point.
This
I
is
don't
his
go to
warning,
sleep.
basically.
Yeah. Like, well, I mean, I woke up at
Oh,
11
man.
today, but like,
Ah.
so I got a couple more hours.
You've been up for 12 hours. You got like 4 hours left or so in your day. But yeah. Sorry. Go ahead.
Oh yeah,
The plugs, please.
Plugs.
Why? Thank you. Thank you all, by the way, for coming. We appreciate you being here and spending 2025 and hopefully beyond with us. It is important in these trying times to remember that we have a Patreon, which is Patreon.com natural_1s, where there's content. I basically finished all the DLC for ZA, so I'm gonna do that thing I said I was gonna do, which is actually do a review of it and talk about all the DLC and everything. So yeah, that's coming eventually, and then on top of that, we have plenty of other content on there that you should feel free to check out. It's pretty cool. Lastly, I just want to say we have a YouTube where all of the replays go up. It's on Monday that the replays go up. And if you're on YouTube, we stream every Tuesday live on Twitch. You should do all the interaction things. Panda, you have your hand up? Yes, sir. What can I help you with?
What do you call a camping piece that has a lot of health? Content.
Oh my god.
Oh,
dude.
Okay.
That hurts.
Okay.
My
brain did the thing where it's like, do it. Make the choice.
I'm just glad I got it immediately.
Oh, brother.
You know it's bad when that happens.
So rude.
I apologize. Continue, Dave.
I don't even.
You're my beloved.
Have words.
Oh god, I don't either, man. I got
that
nothing.
was the equivalent of. I don't even. That's like the equivalent of like saying something so cringe while flirting that like every vagina in like a mile radius just dries up. Like there's no one's aroused. Like immediately.
You know what I'm doing next Valentine's Day? Ain't nobody having fun.
Bro.
Awful.
Cocked the most potent cringe. I will have penises inverting themselves into people's bodies. They'll shrink so quickly.
Dude. Oh my god.
Yes, but we have a Patreon, and he did Pokemon.
Yeah, so I think
God.
it's your turn, Kiken.
Oh, it is. Well, I'm not doing anything tomorrow, so.
What?
Yeah, we're not doing the Lost Initiative thing because Scott's got a family and responsibilities, and
Boo.
he's got to look in the mirror and tell himself that his hairline's not receding. Just accept it, dude. I've accepted mine. All right. Long ago, I realized this was all gonna go away. And
actually, one of my favorite subreddits right now is the Go Bald subreddit, or just Bald subreddit, where people are like, I don't know, man, showing their hairline, should I do it? And then everybody's like, yeah, fucking do it. And then it shows them with a shaved head, and they look way better with a shaved head rather than what they were trying to keep. And it's like, yeah, dude, 99% of the time they're right.
I would actually shave my head. I'm just fucking lazy. I don't feel like doing it.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's not even that I'm trying to cling to the hair.
Close.
I'm just like,
These people are doing like my level length of hair, but with other people's hairline.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Which is like,
but yeah, I ain't doing nothing tomorrow. So I'll be back here next week, which is also next year, which is also next month, which is also
next
Tuesday session. It'll
Have
be
a
Tuesday.
happy and safe New Year, everybody.
Do that, please. Happy and safe. If you have to pick one, safe.
Happy,
yeah, if you have to
safe.
pick one,
Safe.
pick safe.
Because you can be happy eventually.
And just don't ask yourself if you are.